Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
You're up early. Have you been reading all night or something?
No, I often like to get up in the morning. But
Very well, then.
I slept a lot of yesterday, so.
I see. Well then, to let me bother whatever you were trying to do. I assume you were just catching up on some light reading?
Just some study and thoughts.
See, I was partially the same way yesterday. Lots of things I have not caught up on and need to refresh my memory. Forgive me, I've yet to introduce myself. My name is Jasper Vail, nomadic bard, and I suppose an assistant worker here starting today.
Jasper Vail?
Vail.
Sarva. A pleasure. My name's Myalinthel. Myalinthel Vail. But
Myalinthel.
me is okay if it's hard to remember. A lot of people struggle with it.
I will definitely try my best to get acquainted with it, though should I fail, then I will respectfully go to Mia then instead.
Of course.
Seems like people are waking. I must attend the bar then.
Sure.
It was nice talking.
You as well.
Outside the window at least. Yes, it's unfortunate because they can be rather...
Jasper.
Good morning.
Studying something. I wonder what.
Still a bit tired, but better to rise early than later, you know?
Hi, Raven.
Good morning. The stairs over here in the dark somewhere, I think.
Good morning, Alden.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Listen, Molly's going to be a bit busy today, sadly, so she might not be around, but she wanted me to say that she hopes that you have a wonderful time at the
You're
festival.
going to just take one.
Thank you. I hope she's alright.
No
I'm
problem.
standing here for a reason.
She is, don't worry. She's just busy right now, she's
Are you
preparing
now? Do
stuff.
you-
But she is fine, she's not
Gotcha.
sick or anything.
Alright.
Yes, starting today.
Thank you for letting me know.
Why do you think
All
I'm
right.
standing here?
No
Good
morning,
problem. I
Aiden.
hope you have a wonderful time as well.
No.
As a guest, I would pour you a drink for you out of politeness.
Was waiting for someone.
Well, I suppose I shan't deprive you of your job.
Oh, me? No, I'm just sitting.
Yes, that would be the right thing to do.
Seemed early
Now
for
then,
me
good sir, what shall I have for you?
No,
Tea,
I
ale,
slept a lot
wine?
yesterday, so I guess I woke up a little early. I can put out the candle if you'd like.
Not grog, not again. I'll
better.
suffice for now.
Ale, it'll do then. Then you were pouring from the wrong one. When you're done with this, please return it, and once you're fully done with it, it will most likely be 4 silver for compensation.
There you
Perhaps
are.
with
We're already
Taken
gonna pay
to
for it.
back.
the corner there.
Very dark.
Very well
no
then.
windows.
That's
Just
fair.
a tip.
We'll have to
It's
make some more
often bad business
shaded
to
areas around the ship,
charge
if there's going to
after
be a
they
couple of you.
drink.
Well, that is how things go. You drink, then eat, and then you pay.
Especially
That is rather common around these places.
Hmm.
Oh.
strange.
I
walk
see.
through
Bad
area.
business mispractice.
Only good for shades.
Well, then, good morrow.
Yeah,
Good morning.
I'm sure we
Good
can
to
make
see
some.
you in good health.
You as well.
Good morning, Nix.
Suppose I could go for a mead in the morning.
Good morning.
Mead. Very well then.
What?
Dog hair.
Sure.
After all, I did try to not have a drink the other day, and we all know how that went.
Here you go. That'll be
Lovely.
4 silver and 5 copper.
Better than sleeping outside.
Wait.
At the very least, but
4 silver and a
bit
few
cramped
copper,
in
I
the
believe.
No candle.
All right, very well.
Right. You came with quite a
Hey,
bit
when I
of
bring it
you.
back, is this same as him? Or?
Ah, yes. Yeah, yeah.
think there is
enjoy it
copper.
And then bring the cup back when you
I
can.
think a lot of
Are
us
you-
Of course.
tomorrow, but
And
See,
Are you all
Did you know that
It's been
or
so
two
long.
different rooms?
they're charging you after you've already consumed
See well
the drink?
about. I was unsure
As
if you had
opposed
made it
to-
out
Here?
because I did not see much of you the last coming days. Go ahead. But it is good.
Oh, I'm used to being charged up front. Then they let me take the drink away from the counter, and then I drink, and if I want more, I go and pay to have a refill.
I did remember you
I suppose.
when you were interested in setting up shop.
though, what are you going to do? Skip town?
starting in
No, no, we've really spoken
in
yet.
Chantry.
My name's Johan.
Easy to find.
For tools?
I suppose that's a fair point.
You know, whatever people need.
Large red.
Ah, I see. Well, I suppose that might be needed
Ye-
mostly.
Johan, that's right.
Yes. However,
To make it more formally.
Adventurers Home.
I can be sneaky when I wish to
I
be.
see. Are you working here?
Yeah,
I
starting
don't
today.
understand why they call
All
you
right.
Shannon.
Let me
My help.
because my
The
hair
header
is
of
the
the
same
dog
color.
that-
Well, yes, of course. Well, I suppose if you choose not to help me, then I have to rely a little bit more on myself.
I'm over from last night, and I need a little bit to top me off. To get rid of
Suppose.
Would you like something a little
No,
stronger
nothing,
or
nothing.
something a bit more
No,
watered
just
down?
just an air. Just an air is fine.
I was
worse,
going
man.
to
Well, it
say
is then.
if color is the only comparison.
But you two were having a conversation. Don't let me interrupt.
Nothing of any great import.
When you're finished, and enjoyed your
It's time
ale,
for early.
please do bring it back, and it'll be
Yeah.
4 silver.
Of course.
Have you two been making out well so far?
Party.
Drinks aren't problematic.
Yes, there should be a party.
Gently, I see.
It's, well,
I think
I'm still not exactly sure who is hosting,
Thank you
but
very much, Gideon, and enjoy your ale.
Hoping for answers.
drinking heavy,
Found none
at least
yet.
in the morning.
Not in the morning.
Been
Not
searching.
in the morning. Supposed to be about 30 today, right? They've been posters all over the ship about it. The
well, I
working
suppose
hours.
maybe we'll get some.
We have officially moved on.
Things will be revealed in time, anyways.
Wonder how long it will take before we reach next town.
Ominous.
I was going to say that's a very ominous way of putting that.
Oh, I didn't mean it to be, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I rather enjoyed it. I was just saying.
Now we are in it for
Fair enough.
the wrong hole.
I suppose.
That's to say the least, yeah.
Just surprised how stable it feels.
But yes.
Doesn't feel like we're in the air at all, really, but I guess that's just how it is when you're on a large structure. that's
Are you still
flying.
living here in the
Get used to it.
eye?
I do
Paid
not know much
more.
about frying, so I can't say
That's fair.
on the.
Indeed.
I usually like to stay on the ground.
Have either of you two figured out?
It's paid for. Makes easy.
Mhm.
You just gotta make sure that you properly
Do either of you know why it's been paid for?
light it up to fly, or else you'll have some problems. You know.
Not yet.
Absolutely no idea.
Hoping for answers.
Yeah. It's somewhat alarming, really. I
Don't mind me asking, what are your plans for the day?
hadn't really told anyone in particular that I was planning to travel here. I mean, not anyone officially.
The potion shop.
People back home, certainly.
How's
Oh,
the morning treating you?
Very
Very good, correct, yes.
Fargus.
Yes, we were actually
So you two go ahead and
The morning is treating me well.
planning on finding another way of boarding
That's all that matters.
until we discovered our.
It's good to see you in the
Well, everything has been essentially paid for.
Never live without it. Even with the dome up above.
Very knocks me
Never be too careful.
Yes.
I had to stay below deck the other day. cargo got mixed around and I had to stay down below, unfortunately. So today,
Please go on.
but yes, today
Yes,
I'll be
much better than the
shopping
alternative.
and looking for a shop or an area I can set up shop.
That's very true.
Also true.
That is good to know. What are you planning on, sort of professionalizing?
Oh, happy to hear it.
At the moment, at the moment,
Just kind of general goods for the most part. Being able to provide for the workers, for the occupants, for the adventurers as well that are on board. Everybody needs something. I aim to fill the gaps, so to say.
What intends to do during the stay?
Then perhaps, your business will be quite well.
I suppose my primary goal is to see what can be learned about the calamity. Once we know what the situation is, what might be done about things.
Now, you were running the tavern, correct?
But
Yes,
more
I'm
immediately,
running the
I
tavern starting today.
found
The
work in the
show is
library,
today, so-
No, but
and I might be working with Gideon. We'll see. I'm
it's a very lightweight metal.
So, are you interested? Are you interested in
Library opening.
a morning beverage?
Been
yeah,
waiting.
what do you have available?
Fly with it.
I need to go take a look at what's there today,
We have
but
grog,
hopefully.
if you're in for a little something light. We have mead and ale if you want a little more
Of course.
punch. But if you are looking for something a little more classy, we have.
Are you
wine.
looking for anything in particular?
Yeah, fair enough. Let's go with some grog in the morning.
Any
Some
magical
Saturday, you know?
knowledge?
Direct them to work on it.
Very important.
If she's around today.
Has always been important.
Yes, I
What is
suppose.
your vocation? What do you do?
I think I've asked this, but I've forgotten. Are you a magician yourself?
When you're finished, please return the cup, and it'll be 2 silver.
Like I said, I'm probably gonna be working
Here
at
we
the
go.
library for at least an hour.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course.
Sort of. And magic.
You need something to be something broken apart to be repurposed. I'm the
Do you
person
know
that-
if you
Mix
cast...
though.
Oh, you say no magic.
Not too bad.
I'll keep that in mind.
My magic helps mix.
Hello.
Hello, friends.
In a supportive nature, or is this a property of being a shade?
Support. Protect.
Put the rock inside so it doesn't, tug against you on the bench.
Well,
Provide the fancy footwork.
There you go.
Have you thought about getting some weighted shoes, like a Holden?
He does.
ah, because you can... Right, of course. Got it.
But, you know.
He is
I was
very
about to be
attached
worried.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Many
I can see that by the rope.
conversations. He gets distracted.
Would say they are attached by
Sorry, yes.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Have you set up your shop
Ever
yet?
since,
It has
boy.
been 2 days already, so I assume you got on the ship the same time as. Well, you would have gotten on the ship the same time.
Yes, yes.
I got on at the same time, unfortunately.
I'm often the same way myself.
I had to stay down below the previous.
I'm not big on crowds most of the time.
I'll be shop hunting and house hunting today, most likely.
It gets busy.
Difficult.
Yeah, the Indian
Yes.
isn't too bad unless you can get a room.
Usually wants to gang up on.
I'd like something close. I'd like something close by to the shop if possible.
I was once told I had a attention span of a squirrel.
The house is a 2-story. You can have a one. Or you can just find
That's what I
a.
was thinking.
I suppose I've never thought much about whether they have much of an attention span, but
Better than goldfish.
Very true. At least squirrels can seem to focus on one thing when they want to.
Both a house and a shop.
Usually nuts.
Specifically.
Okay, well,
The blue land.
specifically squirrels, yes. I wasn't going to say it, but
Already set up the shop.
yes, squirrels do focus on nuts. I'm not saying that I focus on nuts. I'm just...
It's been claimed.
Right. Okay. Okay. Good to know.
Not usually, no.
Go through the city at some point.
It's
I
still
see.
gotta get your bearings. If you've only been down below, it's definitely gonna get your bearings of the place before.
Prince would be surprised.
Maybe visit the
Oh,
Chipper
absolutely.
Drift on the way down the ship for good luck.
Maybe.
You're never gonna let me live the twins down, are you?
You are living better than
I watched
alternative.
one destroy a burger. Harrowing. That's
It-
told them cut it a burger.
Yes.
Could be worse.
That is. Yes, I could be with the twins right now.
The twins?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Used to have fun with them. Not so much lately.
Old flames.
Ah, I see.
Indeed.
Our last meeting was less than pleasant.
Oh, at the very least, take a morning walk.
Oh, I'm sorry to pry.
Oh no. She would have probably told you either way. She likes to mention the twins. I think she thinks it's
Spend
funny.
much time with them.
And not
Yes, yes, I did.
another entire life.
Harder to remember others.
Honestly,
Good Ma.
yes, they did leave the biggest impression. So, though they are easier to remember compared to the others.
Left many impressions. Mostly
I don't
on
want to be
chest.
But yes, I know
insensitive,
you said you wanted some.
but do you serve anything better
Oh.
than whiskey?
Yes.
Decent size?
Perhaps
I
with
see.
something more advanced.
Matcha from
Yes.
Right, you'll be happy. You know, I had five
Like
other
off
people
the
ask
shelf,
me for pretty much
we
the same
have
thing.
rum,
So do we Penetti and stuff.
which I do believe is at least some percentage
Jeez.
higher than what you sell.
I have a feeling that's gonna be
Interestingly
Shelves.
forward.
very popular.
If that would be more your speed. It's a little sweet though.
He told me
It will have to do.
nothing about rum.
Has he mixed something into your drink?
Confused.
No, he mentioned wine, ale, mead, and grog. There was no word muttered about rum.
He
Oh,
likes rum.
I see.
Thank you
Do
very
you
much.
have
It is still
Confused part is confused.
early in the morning, though.
No,
Watered down rum.
I'm simply
Thanks for
passing
good
by.
talk here.
Probably taste a little
I
better.
suppose.
Okay, then that would most likely
He
be
seems to for him.
just look. It'll be 11 silver.
There does seem to be a lot of alcohol going around on the ship.
Here you go. That's 12 silver. One more for the tip.
Much sickness. I maybe.
Check out the potion shop.
I suppose so. I hadn't thought about it.
We're both alchemists.
Hope you enjoy your morning beverage then.
I'm.
Good day to you as well.
I'm sure I will.
I suppose that makes sense. We are rather high.
Excellent line.
Yeah. Specialty, not
You were napping.
You can get
hours
higher in the
ago,
mountains,
would
I
you?
suppose, but.
Well, that's right.
Well, I haven't looked outside. I don't know where we are right now, but.
We are currently only having whatever we have off shelves and on shelves.
At least not for many, many years.
Right.
I suppose that's fair.
I'll just take some rum then.
Very well then. Do you have gifts at a set room here or Akku?
Yeah.
People work well together.
Okay, then it'll.
So
be
maybe the
such
dwarves will
a-
try to make their entire mountain fly
No
one
need to
day.
worry about the
All
money
right.
now. I just mean to ignore you, hopscotch. I am
surprised.
simply on work hours right now.
That way they can.
They would fear it falling into
There you go.
sky.
It'll be charged to your room.
People are starting to wake
Right.
up. Yes.
Thank you.
Maybe.
Of course.
Ground.
Neglected.
Ground. That is not ground. That is
You
not
neglected to
ground.
tell me there was wrong. You didn't ask if I was wrong.
I do think that that's.
He's a new dwarf that I.
You were telling me
Wow.
all the drinks.
Yes, that we have on shelves and ready. Though when asked, I offer the option.
I'm still not sure how it is that it makes sense to them, but I hope to figure it out at one point. It's an interesting cultural abnormality.
Greetings.
Abnormality? Phenomenon, perhaps.
Morning, brother. I'm sorry.
Have you set occupancy here?
Do not have sky. Not used to.
Then
I suppose that if I saw
to your room going
well,
forward. So you will just have to pay for later. So
I suppose that if I saw a great crevice into the ground beneath the earth, then
enjoy your drink.
I'd also be afraid of falling into it, so
It's good to see you again.
I guess maybe it makes sense.
Most of us.
Highest backwards crevice.
It's a bottomless hole just in the ceiling rather than the floor.
More.
You have a very lovely mask. Me? What?
Somewhere else.
You have a very lovely mask.
Of course, I do have a knack for mechanics, but
Just need something overhead.
that's advanced things.
Dwarves could make hat like yours out of rock.
I suppose one could enchant it such that it would keep you from falling into the sky.
Okay.
Expect nothing less from the
Yeah.
It'd be that difficult. Well,
I don't believe we've met. I'm Leto Bronmora, gunsmith.
no, I think there'd be ways to do it.
Nix.
I suppose if the rocks work for them, then the rocks work for them, but
Like, captain of, like, what, a ship, or...?
Many ways to do it.
Former captain of the ship.
Expensive.
Don't think I could ever do anything like that. I took a boat ride to get over to Milsong.
I suppose-
It would work.
Kalypsia, and it's my first time, and it was not a pleasant time.
yeah, I'm not sure that I know any of the dwarves well enough for them to trust something that I've given them to keep them from falling into the sky.
I also didn't think about it, but I've never swam before, so I probably can't. So I was kind of worrying.
That would be.
There you go. It's right over
That
there.
would prove a little problem while sailing on the sea, especially for a captain. Well, for me, at least.
One merchant has rock on foot.
Is that Hjolgrim?
Sometime soon.
I heard that he had leaden boots.
Other merchant that asked
Okay,
everyone
don't touch
about
my ring.
items.
So much time, but I'm curious about
What?
Ah, yes. I've forgotten his name. He's sitting over there, actually.
Do you produce
I think. Or is that a different?
Yes,
Yes.
that one.
monster lures,
I've forgotten his
Quiet,
name, though.
touchy, and energetic.
things that can attract beasts?
Cat.
A lot of names to learn. What?
I wouldn't say she's exactly quiet.
Cat.
She has very loud body language. Could you
Oh.
see it?
Oh.
Makes sense. Cat's important.
There you go.
Are they?
Finished magic, as promised.
You'll excuse me.
Take care of
I have to
rats.
rejoin my friends.
No worries.
I suppose so.
Hopefully we see each other again soon.
I am off to find a shop slash house. Okay.
Sky rats.
You'll
Shouldn't be
excuse
too
me.
bad.
By the way,
I guess. Though, I feel like if there can't be any more rats getting aboard the ship, then, well, hopefully there's enough for the cat to eat.
Are set with the task of
Sky rats.
before sundown.
I'm sorry, sky rats. What?
Absolutely, I'll be able to.
Here's my mug.
Cat.
I'll be able to help out.
One ship
Head out.
must have sky rats.
Hey, I'll keep an eye out for you, huh?
Thank you very much.
No,
I'll
no
get
problem.
you.
No.
Rats.
How do they look like?
What?
Echoes like this big.
What would a sky rat look like?
Ones.
Has wings.
Are you looking for her?
That's horrifying. A rat with wings.
Last I saw, she was leaving here a while ago when I came down. So.
Okay, yes, those I would say seagulls qualify rats with wings.
Does he need a healer?
I suppose so.
I do.
You,
What's
what's wrong?
Should cats can
Then
take
I
care of
went to step
singles?
outside, and there was like a cat
Surely.
there, and I tripped over it and fell down the stairs.
Oh.
Well, why don't
Oh.
you sit down somewhere and I'll go find her.
Alright, I'll go to the clinic.
Spend some time with you.
Alright.
If you would have me, of course, I mean, I wouldn't dare to impose. Thank you.
I suppose it would be good to know who the healers are aboard. I've never studied divine magic.
I wouldn't mind seeing a demonstration of
Oh, well, the clinic is directly across the hall over there, so worst case,
Good morning, Ethan.
Excuse me. Hi.
that's where you would find one.
Food shops open?
Well, fingers crossed.
That's good to hear.
But we won't need one, I suppose, is probably the best thing to hope for.
I only ever heard that
Managed to secure a home
the
in
one
town.
called Hail
Hopeful.
Probably need.
on land.
But yes.
At some
Oh?
point. Though another one that could have been.
Well, at least me.
You've ever seen the dwarf called Fargus? He's
Ah.
with the rock attached to his
Isn't
body.
that what the dog hair's for?
Yeah.
He plans on setting up more of a general store.
That's not always work.
I suppose that would be general goods
I see.
of all kinds. Food might be included in that. But for now, the wild actually is a cat.
We have a longing.
It's been walking around for a little bit now.
Yes.
Oh,
Orange hair person with nightshade.
Should be
Though
good
no,
dog hair.
regardless though, for now,
nothing will ever beat when we took the bottle from the twins. Okay, I should say the twins' father.
Alright.
I have hit my wall.
That
Thank you.
was divine rum.
you have a good morning.
You too.
How was I supposed to know it was for a party that evening with a bunch of political mumbo-jumbos? To swoon and... Yes.
Okay.
Because I wanted to savor every drop.
He was very drunk.
He savored every drop.
Is that
Had a headache.
I saw him drinking again, so very
Yes.
unsure.
Oh,
The best hangover I've ever had.
He seems young.
I see that you have a sword.
Some of them didn't even have names. You wouldn't even know.
Oh, apparently they're charging the drinks to the rooms now.
Don't worry. But yes, I really like your sword.
Different. Rules keep changing.
Yes.
It's... Maybe that's what he meant the first time? And just...
The same way we did?
Confused bard.
Or could be just here to...
Yes.
Confused bard
Confused
again.
about everything.
That is true. Could be.
Seems so.
Yes, I suppose so.
Oh, I see. It looks very... It was looking very light, but very potent and sharp.
It's free. Mead.
You should write things down.
To your liking.
It would probably help him not be so confused all the time.
My spear, and while it's not perhaps
slightly
as
sweet taste.
great as
Mm.
your sword in some aspects, it works. You can touch the shaft if you want.
Good morning.
It's very strong wood.
Yes, it looks like it's very strong.
Yes.
Hey, I don't think we've met before, but I have seen you a couple times.
Yes, you are quite hard to miss.
I assume that is where you are.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
Though you are -1.
It's a wonderful
yes.
Well, now you have a +1.
Very, very silent. Yes, they are.
I think I'm going to go for a
Yeah,
walk. I hope you both enjoy your morning. And if I find anything in the library, I'll let you know.
Zimmerman, I don't know if you met him. He's just traveling about. He likes to be on his lonesome when he wakes up. Well, he doesn't necessarily sleep, but well, he likes doing his own thing in the mornings sometimes.
Wouldn't be boring you. I love stories.
I don't think I've
That's why
properly met you. I'm
I love
Romaldo Volino.
Right. right, well.
Jasper Syvel,
Let's see.
nomadic bard, and
There's,
an assistant worker here, starting
magical
today.
tree. I'm sure that Lucy has mentioned it. Well, there's many magical trees,
I
but
see.
Are you trying to get my attention? Please come over here if you want conversation. I'm kind of in the middle of one. Go on, though.
And every time, once a year,
Don't worry about
all
that.
of the creatures, they go there and they
I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't necessarily do alcohol. However, I do like borrowing mugs, so I can do my own brew from up north. The Myalinthel brew. Yesterday, it's a tree sap that you put in a little fiber bag and you dip it in a cup of water and you. Well, now that I think about it, these mugs wouldn't work. I used a metal cup earlier, but I'm not sure where. I wasn't able to find a metal cup in the kitchen this time, so I guess I can't have that drink because you're supposed to quaff the brew inside the cup itself.
Flying beast.
So the sap goes into the
how come you
the water.
You know,
Flying beast wants to fly down.
Oh, Gideon, have you
Gotten your shop set up yet?
I have the a claim for it, so it's mine now. Everything's all paid for. I just need to start getting it all fully set up.
Right. Well, if you need any help, I don't have any plans really today, so let me know.
Of course. I think today I'm just going to focus on relaxing at the party, and tomorrow I'll see if I can get all of that shit properly set up.
Right. Sounds like a decent plan.
It sounds strong.
I'm gonna
How are you
get
doing?
ready.
I don't see a reason why
I'm doing
not.
well. Oh, just walking.
Oh, that's good. Eka, you missed it. I fucked up my leg earlier.
Are you okay? Are you
Yeah.
okay now?
Yeah, Doc here passed me
I
up.
may not have said those things
I
with
did a little bit of the glowy hands.
as I'm not quite aware of it.
I see. Well, good.
But I do like
I am glad.
Auntie, Eka here is also a healer.
Oh, excellent.
Pardon me?
We should probably stop crowding the
Small gathering.
front door so much.
Yeah, this is a bit of a
We should
place.
move before somebody else takes a tumble.
No, Eka, it was this dastardly cat sitting right outside the door. Tripped me the moment I stepped outside.
We saw it walk by.
We
white and black one.
we saw the cat. Yeah, we saw the cat walk down from the. Oh, that area, that way.
That cat tried to kill me.
Something that doesn't
Did
concern
it?
me. That's what I know.
Why?
That.
No. I think if it killed him, you wouldn't.
I guess.
Or perhaps magical one.
Aye, it looks to me.
It was probably out of sheer apathy. It's usually how they do most things.
Well, they kind of all
I don't think cats are
well, they're
that
kind of
cruel.
all over the place. But these four right here.
Have you ever
I don't know.
Big one in the
seen
courtyard.
how much shit a cat will kill in a day?
Not really.
Not for food, but
Yeah,
for
well,
fun.
but
Oh,
also-
it's tons.
This whole place is
Oh.
magic.
We used to keep them on the ships.
Aye. Well, dwarven engineering at its finest.
For killing pests. For killing pests.
I mean, I took him for pets, so I'd assume they're not terrible.
Exactly.
I mean, you're a little too large for it to kill
One
you for
between a maid
sports.
and
So.
a dwarven engineer.
Right.
Yeah, I guess that is a terrifying thought to think of, but okay. Yep.
Curiosity. What is this?
Aye.
Because I mean, once you start getting to cats that are big enough to kill you for sport, they absolutely
Sure,
will.
brother. So I don't fall into the sky.
So you
Of course,
don't
there's the
fuck
dome,
with
but you never
tigers.
be careful.
Ah. You're
I
smart for that.
don't think I have any plan to, but thank
Wish
you for
I
the
had
warning,
one.
nonetheless.
Ah, you got heavy armor on.
Kind of
you
getting
guys.
worried.
Twice.
You have heavy armor on.
I'm
You should be
somewhat
fine.
confident. Somewhat confident. If I fell up, I would at least hit the beam. Wouldn't be too bad.
Right, well, there's a
Sleep
lot of
well.
bones surrounding us.
Yeah. Did you actually
So
sleep
you
in
should
the
be fine.
room
You just hit the glass up top.
Yesterday.
Really, wasn't it
Last
mine last
night?
night?
Mm-hmm. Last night.
Yeah,
I was. Yeah.
I'm sure they had dwarves in mind. I'm sure they had dwarves in mind.
Well,
when they
I
made
hope you
this.
don't mind me claiming the bed that I did.
I don't. I really don't care.
Not what I find out.
I don't.
Yeah,
No,
he
sorry.
definitely doesn't care. I mean,
Not
yesterday
in
morning,
amount of
me, him,
Oh,
and
sorry.
that wonderful young ukulele were all like tangled up in a pile of limbs.
You do that.
When they woke up yesterday morning.
I will.
Yeah.
I know the cook. I forget his name off the top of my head. He had heavier boots. That's how he did it.
Ah, speak of the angel and she appears.
Oh, there's the cat.
I suppose the devil.
Ah,
From a fucked up
and the little
leg.
devil too.
Die wouldn't be
Why?
terrible.
I don't.
But we'll be safe.
I don't think a cat
It's when we
should be
leave
called
here,
a
should
devil.
get-
It's just a
it's
cat.
difficult.
I don't know. Have you
Well,
seen
it
those
did
things?
try
They're
to
normal
kill
one
me.
moment, and then they like disassociate and they just become unbelievably violent for no reason, and it's kind of concerning. And then the next moment they're fine again.
You'll get there.
You're.
I might sell it. Once
I
the
mean,
shop is up, I might
if it
sell
can
it and
understand
stuff.
you, we
Let's
could
leave
literally
the
just hear
dwarves
everything that you just said about
I
it.
can see if I can get you something.
Okay.
But it can't, it's a cat.
Oh. Well,
Speaking from experience.
that's so.
Oh.
I'll see what I can do. I'll have to keep
If
that in
there's a
mind.
blacksmith here,
All right, let's not. You can put me down now.
I think it's far too late for that.
You can put me down
And
now.
it's already happening in the morning.
Some people have all the
It's
a big old baby.
You're not flying.
should have all the shops.
You are not flying.
so
He's definitely
Don't
flying.
fly. Oh.
No! Fuck.
Gonna give the little penguin a heart attack.
You know, I think being on this is far enough for me.
Put me down now.
Although if it was someone like Hopstick, I would.
Oh, okay. All right.
Shall we go again?
Yes, apparently.
Can you fucking not?
Again!
Shut the fuck up, Gideon, or I'm gonna make that stove burn you. Oh!
You know, for someone with wings, he seems rather terrified of flying.
Hey, he's
That
like a
might be why they
penguin.
call him Penguin.
He's like a fitness bird.
Painful of December.
Yeah, well, let's just hope that he doesn't die, dude.
Oh, why are you? I just woke up.
I read Freya again. It is celebration
Yeah,
is
no
not
one's doing that to me.
center of town.
Yeah, nobody's picking me up like that. I refuse.
Nah, that's what you got the rock for. Keep you nice
Freya
and
said
cool.
it's provided by staff of Eye of Time. It's not that it's happening in
Okay,
Where did the cat come from?
It has been walking around.
I'm just saying, I'm not.
Why are we up here?
why the fuck are we up here?
Okay, that house has been taken. This one hasn't. This one doesn't have a light. This is the house that I was. Yeah. Maybe several of them don't have lights. Okay. The one I wanted is still available. What about the other one? The one with the little workshop-y thing, yeah. And not good for my needs there. Not in Mia's voice. Come on, Mia. Let's go. Okay, so the other one has been taken. Understood. I'm gonna real quickly get something to drink. Also adjust my belt because it's on the side too far and my tracking's fucked. Perhaps we'll check out the library.
I'm unsure exactly what they're for, but my guess would be that they're the magic source that keeps these rings spinning in the air. Perhaps also to power other functions of the ship.
Perhaps.
Let's see here. Oh, I really didn't expect to be able to run the place today, so I didn't come up with, like, areas of a library. Should make a mental map for myself. Okay. Magic is a pretty complex topic, so presumably gonna get a lot of shelf space somewhere. Maybe we'll say those are magic. Here. I should ask DMs what's available. Question when you have a second.
Yeah, what's up?
What kinds of books are available in the library? Is it sort of just a general inventory?
Yeah, it's pretty general. There's nothing like super special in there. There might be like a couple magic books, but it's not really like teaching spells or anything. That's really the extent of it. Things like that.
Okay, so sort of just like fundamentals of things and...
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Glad I asked. All right. So in that case, I think maybe those will be the magic books. I don't know if anyone else works here, so we can work things out together if there is anyone, but largely identical. Fewer on this. So we'll go with those or books on various types of magic and maybe use strange creatures and stuff, but you know what I'll do? I'll say that they're looks like they were once organized, but were perhaps unpacked from a previous location, and so they're not.
Here. Oh, hello.
Sorry.
Need something here?
No, I was just taking inventory. I'm going to be working here.
Oh, same. I'm Aether.
Myalinthel.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Okay.
I've looked around a little bit. There's a lot of general books and some novels and the like. Oh, hello.
Apologies, I
Welcome.
just saw the door was open. The sign at least said it was.
Yeah, gonna sit in here for a bit. Watch the store. May I help you with anything? So,
Do you have any theology books?
I'm not sure. I only started working here today myself.
If you,
I believe they're the same, so.
Yes, I've just been looking around for a little bit. It appears as though perhaps these were previously stored somewhere in an order and were unpacked in a different order. And so a lot of the books are not well organized. But hello, everyone. Yes. So theology books, as far as I can see, the ones that I've seen so far are on the left of those shelves. down the stairs.
Thank you.
I'm not sure how comprehensive they are. Theology's not exactly my specialty, but
Neither is it mine. I'm trying to be more learned.
certainly.
Okay.
Titles. Do you have bestiary?
S-
I think it was down there somewhere last I checked. I was in here earlier today.
Gotcha.
Let me see.
I've only been in for a few moments myself.
Unless you moved it somewhere.
I haven't
believe
moved
it's
anything, no.
this shelf. Alright.
I'm afraid that there aren't a terrible amount of titles on magic from what I've seen so far.
Alright.
Most of them appear to be
Here you go.
books on that shelf, but
Not sure
none
how
of them
in-depth
appear
it
to
is,
actually
but-
be about spellcasting itself. There are some theory books and fundamentals,
think
but not a lot on actual
The
casting.
notes said to return books within 2 days, so should be fine for a little while.
Probably not different then. I got the. Maybe in future.
Yes.
Greetings.
I have some notes myself. Can you read Elvish by chance?
I don't have much more jerky for you.
Yes.
Could spare a little bit, but
Then perhaps I can lend you some things that I have. They're mostly handwritten, but well, and they tend to be more runically inclined. But I might have some things that are
Aether.
more
And
tailored
you
for
are?
practical magics as well.
It is a pleasure to meet you.
I'd appreciate.
Likewise. Otar? Am I getting that right?
Oh, he's good
Yes,
to learn.
it is a simpler name.
I have one more.
Related, not related, unrelated question. Is it dim enough in here for you?
I found it quite fitting.
The what did?
Toward center.
Goblins.
Yes.
I spent some time
Okay.
in the Ashlands.
All right. I'll make note of that.
Okay.
We're not reader anyway.
Fair enough.
Actually, would you care to help me with my
You what?
study quick?
Sure.
We would not be able to turn pages.
Gathering of answers.
Oh, I suppose not.
For starters, what species are you?
Maybe find something to
I am a Nary.
Of
I
course.
figured as much, but better safe than sorry. Now, what happens when you die to your soul?
If there are things that interest you in particular that you'd need to search lots of books for, feel free to let me know.
Sorry,
I don't mind
brain's going a little
transcribing some
slow right
things,
now.
and I can lay them out such that you
what was
don't,
it?
well, that they don't need to be touched.
I'm genuinely forgetting.
Gathering of answers.
We appreciate it.
I don't need
When
a response.
Nick's cannot turn pages.
I'd like an accurate one as opposed to a rushed one.
I suppose
It's been a
so.
while since I thought about that, but our people believe in
Fundamentals. Where?
not necessarily reincarnation, but
Least review.
On the wall there, the shelves on the right.
how does it go?
Like an
It's
ascension?
kind
Does it go
of.
to a
We're
different
buried under
plane?
trees, and don't. Can't remember if it's.
Not every last
There's
one of them
two
are
things
magically
here that I can't
inclined,
remember
but
the correct order of. I'd have to look at old
Let
notes to
me
remember.
Several.
simplify it a bit more. Do you believe your
Yes.
body and your soul are separated?
yes.
Upon death, yes,
Does it
to
is
an
it
extent.
You want to borrow this one?
planar in nature, or
All
do you
right.
remain on this plane?
We stay here.
Do we have?
Where else would we go?
I'll just
Well,
remember.
there's theories that there are other planes of existence.
I guess. Do you want to take it? Okay.
Theoretically.
Yes.
It's not been proven, but some believe that's where the chronomancers went.
Of course.
I'll throw this. There's a. There we go. In the jacket.
You mentioned trees. Do you believe your spirit and soul is
You can turn it back in a couple of days. I'm sure it'll be fine.
sort of
I wasn't
nutrient
given a
to
ton
them?
of information on the situation.
Not quite. It's we continue living through them, kind of thing. I believe. It's been a while since I've
Yes.
talked about this.
We'll make sure to put it in
ancestral
the room right away.
Yeah.
Dead kind of idea. Well,
I read.
To an extent.
not fully dead. Yes.
Should also read that.
Okay, we can read it together. How about that?
Fascinating.
Important.
Apologies, I am. It's a long study on the essence of the soul.
Yeah. I mean, it's an interesting theory.
You're quite
Looking at how different people view it. What were they called? Arbor Sui? We're buried under trees, and we believe our ancestors will eventually turn into Arbor Sui. Creatures that take on the characteristics of nature.
Fascinating.
Usually in the form of an animal, but with, like, leaf-like feathers or bark-like skin.
And do you believe you'll turn into any specific animal? Just out of curiosity, really.
I mean, I'd hope for raven, I guess. The animal I'm closely tied to.
So, similar with Neri to their soul-bound companions.
And there's the cat again. Hello.
Is it in here? Oh.
No, it's in the flower bed. What you doing out there, little guy?
I completely forget. Let's go back and put this book back in the room.
If only I could talk to animals, I could ask them about their soul ideas. Do animals even believe in souls? That is a real good question.
Apologies.
My name is Otar. I'm a scholar.
Myalinthel.
You
A
could
pleasure.
find an original beastkin, you might be able to ask them that.
Do you know
Sorry if I'm late.
Hello.
No.
Interesting.
Sorry for intruding.
You're
Well,
not.
I remember they're very rare to find an original. I don't really ask.
That is fair. Let's see.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Well, I'm just looking for just some basic descriptions of the world. Not just geography books, but like descriptions of the specific areas, things like that.
I think the shelf closest to you, on the third row down. I might be wrong.
No, there it is. Thank you.
Of course.
Oh, do you mind if I sit and read it here, or should I? If you're having a private conversation, I can go outside.
You're fine.
No, I'm just doing a study. If you'd like to participate, you're more than welcome. You as well. Myalinthel, correct?
Myalinthel, yes.
Technically, I don't mind.
Would you like to participate?
If I just
Sure.
sit over here, I guess.
I suppose.
All right. In species,
Listening while
Dusk Elf, correct?
Yes. And him as well. Maybe.
Then what do you think happens after you die to your soul?
In honesty, I've never put much thought into it. I suppose we all, well, our souls must go somewhere, for the Dusk Elves, perhaps they return to the moon.
It's actually a pretty common response, at least to those who, well, are closer to the moon at least, mainly from Rivendell. Those who travel more are less inclined.
Why are tables so big?
They're pretty. Well, I guess.
Are you from that region?
A bit bigger.
Oh, it has been a long time since I've been there.
Morning, by the way.
I've traveled quite a bit.
Well, I guess if I
Well, I
want to
suppose
make
I could
knowledge,
still
we can
call
also
it
discuss
home.
The people themselves.
I want to
Where are you
go
from,
back
if you
to
don't mind-
those.
if you don't mind me asking.
I'm originally from Asana, but I've lived up near Frostheim the past few years.
Might he be?
That's north.
It's near where we took off, just a little north of it.
Okay. Sorry if I ask any dumb questions.
Another question for you.
Of course.
Would you ever want to go back to the moon?
Stayed on the island.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe most
bit lacking.
books classify Asana as a western region.
It would be
I
wonderful.
nice to visit.
Ah, yes, the sauna is, but isn't... I believe
I'm
Frostheim's up north
not
as
sure
well,
about
isn't it?
Frostheim is fully north. It's a
No.
winter area.
I am getting quite old, so...
Okay.
Most places
You
snow
find
all
yourself
year
at
round, I
peace
believe.
here.
If you don't mind me asking, what's some of the
More
local
of
festivals of
the
Asana?
peace of traveling, to see new things.
Asana, it's...
I spent a long time
I mean, it's...
in study, so...
Don't really get many actual buildings, honestly.
That's fair.
Most people, at least that I knew, lived in tents or huts that they built.
May I ask what kind of scholar you are?
Didn't really want to ruin nature.
I am studying the link between the soul, life,
Is it
and
more,
death.
say... I guess I'd have to say, is it more forested or... is
Sort
it
of
more
a
plains or
It's
mountainous?
all a forest.
prelude to other
Sorry for me
ideas that
asking
others could
questions that might
have,
be obvious,
such
like I said,
as...
You're fine.
Is it possible
They are,
to
and I never really
replicate
left.
what Neri have?
Not many people can really
Until
get into Asana anyways. Unless you were born there, it's pretty hard. The Strix Watch kind of watches the border for
Though
us.
I'm
I guess I can kind of say the same.
not very
for
close on
Rome.
that one.
But
There are a
for an
couple
entirely
ideas
different
I've
reason.
had.
Well, not many people go up
They
to...
all have their flaws.
They are, because, you know, we're floating islands.
Floating
I've bandied
islands.
about the idea myself,
Oh.
but
Yeah. I think I've heard
it seems
of them.
as though it would be an impossibly
It's weird
complicated
thinking
task.
that I went from floating islands to a now floating airship.
That's
gives
what
me the
you'd
same feeling
think.
as them, but
But based on what most people say
Yeah.
about death,
at the very least,
and
it's
what
the
little
same
we
feeling
know
of,
about the soul,
hey, this thing is this large.
if it is
mass
true
floating,
that the soul
flying,
leaves the body,
but
that means that the body is just a vessel.
you don't feel it because it's different when
So
you're actually flying.
theoretically,
You feel it fully the when
through runecraft, one could create a artificial
the vapor
vessel,
from
though
from the clouds if you fly high enough.
the storage needed for that energy is vast and complicated.
Certainly.
Sorry if I'm just talking nonsense.
It would
I'm just trying to
be-
make some small talk.
You're fine.
While I read. If you have any questions for me, you're more than welcome to
Wow.
ask.
The inscriptions alone would take years to accomplish.
Hmm. I guess, what is it like over there? Other than
And that doesn't
floating
even
islands?
factor in the idea of, does your soul contain your memories and your
I can't speak
emotions?
for everywhere because it's different
Mm.
depending on
Because
on
the
upper
mind is
islands
its
and
own
the lower
thing.
islands. Depends
It's
on
its
the
own
tribe to
form of
tribe.
magic.
But at least with my tribe,
Most people
it was
who
nice.
can
It was
manipulate the
cozy.
soul cannot really
While we did
manipulate
build
the
houses,
mind
they were
all too
definitely
well.
minimalist, and people didn't exactly always like to have roofs over their heads. There were some eccentric
I find
people
there's
like that, but
little enough overlap. A lot of people who study the soul tend to go
we all sort of worked together as we traveled about the various different islands. If
more
any
into the
buildings or
divine
such were put up, it was things
a
that
lot
could
of
be
the
easily
time.
taken down. Since we did travel.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Though
But on
perhaps only
Tales,
in the
when
circles I've spent my time in.
your main focus is picking up scraps.
Well, I
say
have met
scraps,
a
but I'm
couple
pretty sure
who
some of
dabble
those
in the
scraps could
darker
be worth,
arts.
quite a bit down here.
Needless to say, only half of them were crazy.
I never know what's rare in one place and isn't in another.
Tell me about it.
The lucky few, then, I suppose.
I'm sure if you somehow got snow to the lower
Dabbling in that
regions,
is
they'd
a
pay you a lot for it.
interesting choice, to say the least.
Probably. Well, I guess.
Mm.
Not many people even have.
Though I suppose everyone has their
Is
interests.
ice a good thing? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's true.
Granted, most people I know.
What I
have
remember,
wind, but
it's a combination of wind and water, I want to say. I think I read that somewhere.
I should probably read about magic then as well.
that
Considering
one.
even if I can only use wind.
It's ironic, I left my room to get out of scribing, and here I am again.
Wind magic, huh?
I find that if you carry the tools of your trade around, you find yourself always at
That
work.
happens. It's
Wind
just
magic's
how it is,
nice.
bro.
Force
It
of
is.
habit, I guess.
Helps me fly. Lets me. Oh, I'm still a novice at it, admittedly.
I will admit, there are a lot more books here than I thought there would be.
There is. They actually have quite the collection. I came here yesterday to see about being hired here so I can read and while I clean up and work here. And they seem to have
you
quite the
too?
collection. Well, I wanted to. I don't know if I was actually fully hired, but I'm at least reading today. It's nice in here and quiet, so.
We probably work together then.
It's been a long time since I've
actually.
actually been in a library properly. It's nice.
But it is. We should be careful with some of the books. They seem a bit fragile.
And some. Those that are particularly damaged, I can work on transposing over time.
That'd be good. Rather the knowledge not go to waste, after all. I assume
Fair.
you're also going to be working here from what you're saying?
Yes.
Well, that'll be good. I don't know if anyone has actually... Has anyone actually claimed ownership of the library, technically speaking? Because I know some people were claiming ownership of the various shops, but I feel like a library would be like a public...
Something to be sorted out later,
resource,
perhaps.
technically.
Somewhere that fucking
Perhaps.
fuck.
Well, I guess as fellow co-workers, we should at least more formally introduce ourselves. Once again, my name is Finch. It is a pleasure to be working with you.
Myalinthel.
And I'm Aether. You'll probably see a raven with me every now and then.
I'm sure that they won't claw the book, so it'll be fine.
They won't. They're good.
Mm. Hmm. Okay. And you are, by the way?
Oh, Otar.
Uta? Or Utar?
Otar.
Otar, sorry, forgive me. You were a bit far. I probably should have went a little bit closer. Here.
It's alright.
You said you were
It was a gifted
scribe?
name. Yes, I'm a
That's fine.
researcher and scholar.
I think he must be older than the mistress.
I have more folk like that here. At least I know you probably won't pick someone up and carry them away.
What?
Yeah.
It's just something that happened earlier.
Is that a
What are
common
the-
thing? Should I warn my assistants?
I think you. I mean, it was just the girl with the mask, the guardian with the mask, I believe. He seems a bit more touchy-feely.
Yeah.
Touchy.
And it was with the one guy she messes with a lot, so
With
at least from what I can tell.
my roommate, go figure.
I'll be sure to warn my assistants then. They do not like being touched.
Probably for the best.
No, I've seen her carry him around a few times now.
I know, he doesn't struggle at all, yet he complains every time she takes off.
Have you taken apprentices then?
Sort of. I spent some time in the Ashlands and a tribe of goblins took a liking to me.
I see.
There are only 2 of them are left. They do not live very long.
I suppose
if the
not.
library has any books on basic tactics.
Tactics? What do you mean?
Basic tactics. I was told by one of my friends that I might actually be pretty decent at it. The flight and all.
As is in being a tactician, like in battle?
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Ah, because you can have a view from above, correct?
Mm-hmm. That's why. Since I'm not exactly that much of a fighter, I could at least help out that way.
I haven't seen any yet.
Fair
That doesn't
enough.
mean there aren't any. Have you?
Mm-hmm.
No, but I've not really been able to check the higher ones.
Could at least check a little bit.
Haven't tried
There's a
moving that
ladder.
ladder yet. I don't know how much I trust this thing.
It's safe enough.
It's like it's been here a while.
The ladder seems fine enough.
I climbed it earlier,
I guess so.
and while I might be rather slight of frame, I suspect neither of you are that much larger in weight, if any.
No.
Probably
I
not.
have to stay light as is. You know.
He's got wings. He can probably ignore the ladder.
Well, I'd rather not fly in here.
No?
I'd use magic to fly and win magic. I don't know if that'd be good for the books.
Not ideal, I suspect.
Fair enough.
At least not with the ones that are
Alright.
facing. Well, you could blow some of those off the
More
shelves
damage
if you
to
weren't
that.
careful. Yeah.
There's also that bookshelf could probably easily be blown down, and that would cause more damage than just a couple books falling.
Is that one bolted down at all?
Actually, we should
Nailed
probably
down?
check that. It looks like it's nailed down, but I don't
It is
trust it.
raised, so it'd have to be in tiny spots here. If it is, it's easily push over. Yeah.
Perhaps we can get someone to. secure them more.
If not someone, we can as well. At the very least,
You can try.
they can
I'm not
try.
sure I trust my own handiwork in the construction standpoint for that, but if you're confident.
I mean,
Well, things
as
like
a
that is
last
what I'm good at,
resort.
so
I mean, at least one of them has a hammer.
I mean, if you can.
I suppose
I
so.
can. I should be able to. No,
I'll trust your word for it
take
then.
a while and be a lot of noise. So I'd rather not do it today. I also need to get the proper nails and other things like that. Well, I guess.
Oh, that's right. There's a festivity today.
I think it's sunset.
Yes. It's in the evening and out in the square there. I believe they were already starting to gather people in the Eye of Time to start bringing things down from there to just out there. I believe.
I see.
At least they were starting to talk about it. So, I guess throughout the day they'll be moving things more and more. The stairs are sturdy enough. I don't think you're gonna fall through the stairs. So I think if one of the dwarves,
there might be something under there.
It should be all right.
I don't know.
The dwarves built the place.
Weird.
Well, yes, they built the place, but there's like the dwarf with the rock on his foot, and there's Holgrim who has weighted shoes, and I'm worried that they step on the stairs, and next thing you know, their foot goes through the stairs.
It could probably be
It
enchanted.
seems good enough, but
if it becomes a problem.
Probably.
Strengthened, I could enchant them. I know a bit about runesmithing.
Not a bad idea.
Am I really the shortest one here?
A little bit into runesmithing as well.
I'm actually a runic scholar by trade. I'm not much of an enchantress, but I am not an enchanter by trade. Not historically, but I know my way around it, and I've made a number of things for myself.
I mean, it's
I am
still
willing
good
to
know.
take
I might
offerings if anyone does want anything created, though.
I'll keep that in mind, because I am probably going to have to get a couple of things made. Stairs seem sturdy enough. It's just the heavier folk that we need to worry about. We'll have to check them. For now, though, table seems a little bit old, but fine enough. Let's see here. Looks like there's a loose nail on the table, though. I could probably get that done. That's it. Sorry, like I said, repairing things and dismantling things is literally my livelihood. So.
I'm going to take my leave for a while. I'll see you all later.
It was a pleasure
Alright.
meeting you more formally.
Certainly.
Have a good one.
See you around.
I will say, if you are looking for improving the structural stability of these things, I do know, I've heard about these. If you reinforce the wood with steel bands, you could have those steel bands enchanted to reinforce the wood.
Can make very easy.
Good morning. Or afternoon at this point, I think. They just happen to say morning, I guess.
Mm-hmm. It's... Theory is to grow a crystal using a potion as a base. As normally you grow them from a fluid. Very nice. And use that to form glass in a lantern, and shine that on the caster of the given shadow.
Good morning.
As the only source of light, and see if the potion effects carry over. There's no guarantee this is going to work, but that is what I need the crystals for anyway.
An ambient-based
potion? That is... I don't think I've ever heard of that experiment before. Oh, if you don't mind, not only would I create this for you, I will even help you make this function. If of course I'm not trying to insert myself into your line of work, but I'm just saying.
Of course I am confident. I'm confident in most things.
So you would give her your feedback, wouldn't you?
Of course.
Well, that's wonderful. She's right behind you. Hello,
well,
Mia.
Hello?
Hello.
Is something the matter?
Greetings. Nothing's the matter.
Tsundere.
I am not a tsundere.
I'm not familiar with
He
the term,
thinks he
I'm
does
afraid.
protest too much.
He no dates her. Hard to get.
Oh, scandalous. How you?
Yeah, I see it.
Hello, Mia. While you're here, I should tell
Hello.
you, I'm going to be running the farm, so if you ever want chicogriff eggs, or I'm going to be growing things with the seed that I've brought from Asana, so if you ever want anything from there, well, here, come to me, all right?
Alright. I'll keep that in mind.
Great. Wonderful.
He wants you to be more confident.
What? I'm sorry, have I done something to upset you?
Well, I find you rather meek, but it hasn't upset me. It's just a shame, that's all. The ways that you hold yourself, you've lost a customer. I believe I'll be commissioning Gideon in future for, well, my weaponry and enchanting them.
Understandable.
Price just doubled.
I wasn't aware you did such work,
I
so
more than I like you.
consider me a customer in the future then.
Certainly. I'll not lie. I suspect Gideon is a more experienced enchanter. I was more of a scholar, and so while I'm familiar with it, I've had less practical experience, and I've made less physical objects, so he might be a better resource for many, but I'll do what I can.
Something.
That's true.
Yes, and you have to start somewhere. And I'm somewhat of a gambler.
Do you like them? I treat them sometimes.
He will test things.
They're very sharp.
How? No, I shouldn't ask that question. No,
Hello.
It's very uncouth. No, I shouldn't.
Probably not in public. No.
No, probably not in public.
Oh, did we upset the, what was it, prince?
I'm definitely not a prince, but a noble from Solasta.
Noble. Not the first
Well,
Probably some kind of.
it definitely won't be the last time. Pay him no mind. He seems to be, well, rather rude.
The nobility are.
Yes.
He's not altogether wrong, I suppose. I'm not a particularly assertive individual.
I mean,
Well, there's ways
in
to
the
put
short time,
things. Sorry. No, go ahead, Gideon.
I was going to say, in the time I've known you, I wouldn't say you to be meek, maybe soft-spoken, but nothing about anything you've said to me has shown a lack of confidence in your abilities and skills.
Indeed.
But
But
besides, you shouldn't let whatever he says get too much to you. You know, at the end of the day, he's stuck up a Brinsling from Solasta, so... How much stock do you want to put into that? It's up to you, I suppose.
Suppose I don't know. But either way.
I totally forgot what we were talking about now.
Oh, well, we're talking about Holgrim's Eternal Forge, and then they came along, and then
Yes, yes,
Elijah
yes.
came along.
Right. But yes, at the moment, that's currently my only commission.
Fair enough. Is it particularly expensive? It sounds a bit simple, but I don't know much about runes.
It can be expensive depending on the material that needs to be worked with, as well as the complexity of the enchantment.
Right. Do you have like a chart, or
No, it's usually done per item.
All right, fair enough.
Because it all depends on whether or not the item is brought to me. Like, for example, if you came to me with your spear, that would be take much of the cost, since I would not need to go and get the spear made for you to precise
I suppose that's
specifications.
fair.
Instead, I could work on an existing item.
Right. All right. Well, good to know, Gideon. Yep. Hello.
Good day.
Afternoon.
Yes, it's probably afternoon by now, isn't it?
Judging by the sun, yes, I would say so.
Hello, yes.
Certainly getting there.
Are you the one with the mask who picks people up?
Yes.
No, I'm not asking to be picked up. If you see some shorter, about 4 feet tall goblins running around, those are my assistants. They really do not like being touched, so if you don't mind. They might actually try to stab you. They're not very versed in common. Good.
No, that's not a challenge. If you get stabbed, it's your own fault. Alright.
I mean, they are older, so try also not to scare them. I believe the oldest one's 70 now.
Well, that's a bit dark, isn't it?
Can pick up Nick's hopscotch.
It's a problem that I should make sure
Really?
people are aware of.
Well,
My last
fair
two
enough, I
assistants, and I
suppose.
would like to keep
Exactly.
them.
Don't be Sundari.
Yeah, don't scare me.
I'm not.
I'm wearing them as 70s.
Well, fair enough, Gideon.
Well, the oldest goblin I've ever found was only 80, so...
I'm not being shy.
Oh, what is your name anyway, mister? I don't think I've seen you around. Well, I don't think we've introduced each other, so...
I would just
Yes,
need a few
I've
more
been
drinks
in
in
my
me
room
before I
studying. I am more of a night person.
go
to
higher.
say.
Fair
my name is
enough.
Otar.
Otar. All right. Well, nice to meet you. My name is Alden, and I run this farm.
That's not true, but you're right.
I see.
Please don't feed the Chicogriffs. I'll be very, very angry.
I had no intention.
Well, you would be
Assuming that
surprised.
they're well-fed regardless.
They are. You mentioned that you were studying all night and you have assistants. Do you do any particular trade?
I'm a scholar by trade.
Oh, I see. What kind of scholar? Do you specialize in anything in particular?
I am studying
still
the
quite high
soul,
up.
life, and death. To be
Oh, I see.
specific. More the
Right.
connection between it all.
Fair enough.
Well,
It
if you
definitely
practice
sounds
secret immortality, hit me up.
fine. I mean, it's technically possible. Done some
really?
crafting with runes, but the storage needed for a soul is immense. I would need a mind rune, probably equally
Yes.
as large.
No. I know. It is, I mean, do you know any runes?
Yes, I know a couple for storage and such.
Oh, excellent. I'm a rune crafter.
I see. Then are you Gideon by chance?
That I am.
But you're already so famous. Look at that.
I'm going to step over
So
here
that's
before
what
I
that
get
feels
jumped
like.
on or something.
I look like a large apple now? Really?
Well, if you want to put it that way, yes.
I didn't put it that way.
Well, this was the first one I heard.
Miss Hana said it.
You are
Not first time been in
very red.
Yes, and I'm sure it won't be the last time I'm in a tree either. Let's see. And slide. Ugh.
Oh, well done. That was a great landing for your first time.
Not first time.
I've been in high places before.
Fair enough.
Usually masks.
A question, friend.
Yes.
Do you know any test runes?
Are you... Oh, well,
I
goodbye.
did pick up one in my study of the soul.
Okay.
So.
Ah, you know the soul rune.
Yes, no, I've little use for it as it is right now.
Well, perhaps we could work on a trade. I could help train you in some runes. Or even just perhaps in the future, I could use your help in specific enchantments. Because I've been looking for somebody who knows the soul rune.
I don't see the harm in it. I was looking for a particular rune. Do you happen to have the dark rune by chance? I find that the light usually makes my books wither.
The dark rune? Oh, no, I don't. However, I am looking into getting like my hands on the light rune.
You're
I'm
right.
actually going to be putting in a requisition for some books on the
It's
light
just
rune.
your eyes, but it's fine.
As
It's probably
expensive
me.
as that might end up being, and I believe that's using the light rune as well as a protection against it could help keep protection against
That is
light.
true. Yes, no, I follow the logic there. Perhaps using the low rune, I can reverse light. No, that wouldn't work.
It should be possible to shield against it, certainly. Yes.
I was more so looking for a way to darken my room. I'm more of a night person, as I may have mentioned.
Well, if you want
Regardless.
to darken your room, it's as simple as using blanks on your windows.
I am currently in an inn, so until I get a
Oh,
proper abode, it is not an option.
Fair enough.
I had actually thought to inquire about something similar with you, Gideon.
Oh.
We have a number of shades aboard, and there's little enough cover overhead. I thought perhaps that we might be able to make small enchantments, either for them or for perhaps individuals that could give a small area of shelter for them, such that they might frequent conversations away from their caster more easily. Do you know enough about
I
shades
could
to
do
know?
that if I had a light room, but I don't. Because that would simply just be like a ring or amulet of protection against lights, and that could create like a little area of.
Area, yeah. But would this work, or is it the shade itself that causes... Maybe... Oh, they're gone.
I don't know. I do not know a whole lot about shades.
I'll look into it.
I believe it is the light itself that harms them.
Then perhaps
Though
the protective rune would be
I do not
sufficient.
know if it's the. Well, if it is a protective rune against a light or a light ward, that brings up the question of where does that light go? Does it just create an area of pitch black darkness, or?
Might actually make them darker than they already appear. I don't know. It'd be a really interesting thing. But again, I don't know enough about light to really be able to.
Nor do I. I had started to study it and know a little bit about it, but not enough to discover it quickly. If you are requisitioning books on it, and are interested in doing so, and depending on the cost, I'd be willing to split it, if we can share the knowledge.
It's going to be pretty expensive, so I'd be more than happy to share the knowledge. Excellent. That's a deal. Once I figure out the actual price of such a thing.
Of course.
I've never tried to buy a Tempest rune before, so.
So I have studied them instead.
Well, what a beautiful collaboration it looks like.
I suppose so.
Usually when it comes to high-level rune crafting, it's all about collaboration, honestly.
Fair enough.
Usually it's hard for one person to know everything, which is why you get like smaller guilds or coteries of enchanters working together, several working on singular project.
Right. Well, that makes sense to me.
It can take...
I can't wait to see what you all come up with. Go.
It can take years to learn even some of the basic runes. Some are easier than others. But... For example, something like what I use on my hat to make it glow. It's not light, exactly. It's just luminescent. It's slightly different. I'm cheating, basically.
Oh, I see. Well, fair enough.
It won't brighten dark spaces. Or not much.
No, I think the most complicated runes I know are probably movement and violence.
Oh. I see.
Pardon?
Violence?
Yes. Like, if I want to set up a ward against violence, like a ward against damage from somebody stabbing you, or you can set up reactionary wards that react to violence.
Okay.
Usually used as a trigger for most of the time.
Right, well, definitely sounds interesting.
I actually have violent runes on my glasses.
Really?
Yes.
And what do they
But
do?
they're a protection word, actually.
Against violence?
Yes. One good hit.
Actually, rather smart.
You hit me with a sword, hit me with a cannon. It's strong enough to
Oh.
take one significant blow before it shatters.
Oh, I see. So it would shatter. You would have to make another one.
No. It the word itself would shatter, and then it recharges slowly over the course of about a day.
I see. Understood.
It's possible
Well,
to make
definitely sounds
temporary
manageable.
runes, but not very useful.
Yeah.
Fair.
For example, if you drop your glasses, they're useless.
Right.
Yes. I would die if I broke my glasses. Not literally, but spiritually.
So if you got into a fight, you would not take off your glasses.
That is true. I would not. At least give me enough time to put out the sword, you know?
Fair. By the way, you two, I'm running the farm now, so if you ever want chicogriff eggs or anything else from the farm, come to me, okay?
Careful. There's a creature coming to eat your chicogriffs.
No, well, it's just a cat, and I'm pretty sure the chicogriffs would win.
They likely outweigh the cat by a factor out of 10 or so.
Yes, and they've got
I'm pretty
claws
sure they
and-
would eat it.
What type of is the cat?
Well, if it mistook
Don't
its
know.
abilities for good enough to get close to the chicogriffs, it wouldn't really matter.
It's true.
They also fly,
Hello.
though I suppose maybe not when they're this small.
I don't know if you
How
heard
are
while
you
you were
today,
coming
friend?
this way, but I'm running the farm, so if you want anything with the farm, come to me, okay?
Good to know. I will keep that in mind. Do you own the livestock as well?
Well, I'm managing it.
I see. Well, that is also still good to know. I imagine I will be talking to you at least a bit.
Great.
And how is everyone else doing today?
Doing alright.
Well enough, I suppose.
I should probably return to shop.
Fair enough. And you, sir? I don't believe we've met.
Apologies, I've been away on study. My name is Otar. Pleasure.
Otar. No, pleasure is mine. Daku.
Excuse me.
Yes. Well, Otar, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking?
Sort of comfortable title fit.
I want to clear this off here.
I fucked up my neck at some point, so it's troubling me. It might mean I need to jump out a little early, we'll see. It's not too bad presently, though. Hope everyone's doing well. Also, let me untangle my cable while I'm here. Now, hi, Arctic. Hope you're having a lovely Friday. Oh,
I mean, this is just my shadow.
No. That's a shade.
No, this is shade.
Yes. Shade.
Yes.
Shade. Shade. Shade.
Many of us are just quiet now.
From the eye from the town hall down there.
Okay. I'm just looking around because I wasn't gonna be working at this forge. I was gonna be working somewhere else with Hilgrim, but considering maybe it'd be best if I apply here just to get started working. So I'm looking around to see what the workspace is like.
Seems small for dwarvenship.
The celebration begins in. Oh, yeah, it's still the old note, too, in 2 days at
Wait.
sunset.
At sunset. Well, at sunset.
Yep.
So we know it's at least at sunset.
Yeah.
We were just speaking with them earlier about that.
Still open.
I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Sit here and wait.
It might need a bit more symbolism behind a potion shop.
And the cauldron.
Yeah, it's going to need
The
to.
sign is too small.
Wait, that's a sign.
The cauldron sign is a bit small. Yeah,
It's
above
marked on the map,
above
is it
the
not?
awning.
I
believe it's on the map, but map is sometimes very unclear.
my sorry, my lenses must be betraying my eyesight because I'm.
It is above the awning.
Zimmerman, I'll
That
trust
is,
your eyes for now, and yours.
Like cauldron above there.
I'll for the sense of I'll just imagine that it's there. All right, because my eyes are betraying me at the moment.
With a handle.
All right.
Yeah, I'll imagine that. But yeah, anyway.
Hello.
I
Hold on,
definitely
let me think.
talked to Mr. Johan. If I told him that if ever need anything new in shop, can go find the two of you. Considering I believe Ronaldo Sama does metalwork and Zimmerman Sama does woodwork.
Yes, perfect. Have you heard of the little crystal project that he wants to do?
The shade include shade. Yes.
Yeah, you can expect to see us helping out with that. I'm not sure how involved you are in that project, but we're already on top of that. As soon as we get the necessary tools and materials and such, we'll be helping you guys out with that.
That would be good. Yes.
And real quick, I'm apology. I'm on my discovery for remembering names. Mia.
Yeah. Yes, that's me.
Yeah, that's two for 0. Well, 2 for 1.
Let's go!
I'm winning. You know that, right? All right. we're having a little competition. See how we can remember names. How have you been? How have you been since we last met?
Well enough, I suppose. Everyone's just sort of settling in. Hello.
Hello.
Well, if it isn't Johan.
Yes. Pleasure to meet
We
you.
were just
now that
speaking.
we had the chance.
We were just speaking with Asato here concerning the crystal project you have in mind, and I was just letting him know that me and Zimmerman are already on the case.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Johan.
Johan.
Johan Demir.
I'm Myalinthel. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And you as well. What is it? What is your vocation?
I'm primarily a runic scholar by trade, but I work at the library now and can do some enchanting.
I'm just waving at those people over there.
I see.
And they're not responding. I don't think they can see me. Am I too short?
Well, since I have you here, was Romaldo, were you around when he was talking about my crystal project?
Only the bare outlines.
So, long story short, is I'm looking to see if a box can be enchanted to be maintain a cool temperature, not freezing, just cool, and whether that can be assisted with ruins or not.
Are you putting cold things into it, or are you desiring that it should be cold because of the runes?
It should be cold because of the runes. Only as cold as, say, like a cellar, on the planet. Not that cold, just cool.
I think it should be possible to do. I've never made anything directly akin to it, but it might be something that could be worked out with Gideon. You might try him directly. He's an older man with a sword that floats behind his back, but yes, it should be possible. It might require mana upkeep. I'm uncertain. I'd have to do some numbers on it. And
understandable.
I don't think that I...
Romaldo, we are being kidnapped.
You. All five of you. You're all getting kidnapped. We're all setting up shit for the town. There are not many people we need to just grab on site.
All right.
I thought I was about to stab you because you're kidnapping me.
What?
Zimmerman, just...
Nani?
Forget the sword. Just get.
There's a little bit of humor.
Forget the sword. Just get the explosives at this point.
Okay. Sorry, yes, sir.
Go take your time and help out with plans while I go kidnap people.
Yes, I think it's possible. Yes. I would have to do some more work on it.
Well, I'm getting kidnapped, so I'm being kidnapped.
Are you interested in what the project is for?
Certainly.
I don't want to talk your ear off if you aren't interested.
I'm happy to listen. I tend not to ask questions about all of the things since it's not always my business, but I'm happy to hear.
Oh, it's certainly not secret, and it's something that may not bear fruit, but it's an experiment nonetheless. One of the shades asks me if it was possible to produce a potion which could be applied to a shade or shadow unable to maintain a physical shape.
Okay,
So my running theory is to grow a crystal from a potion base in the shape of a lantern, like to use as glass, shine a light through it in a dark room so that it's the only light on the caster, creating the shade or shadow, to see if the potion effect from the potion-infused glass carries over or not.
An interesting theory. I know relatively little of shades myself, so I'm uncertain whether it would have any effect, but it's not...
Neither do I, but I don't think anyone
without
has
promise.
done this type of research before.
Not many.
I guess we're
No.
kidnapping people.
Yes, that is what she kept saying.
Hmm.
Yep. Yep.
And if it doesn't work, I'll need to find a different approach, but that's my first attempt anyway.
Certainly. Yes. If they don't have a physical form, it would be difficult for them to use anything of enchantment already.
Yes.
So enchantment alone would not I think, be sufficient. But then I don't know that any of us aboard know the Dark Rune either, so.
Who knows?
A fascinating theory.
Hmm.
I'll help wherever I can.
Well, thank you. I'm having Romaldo and Zimmerman build me the box and the wireframes for the lantern.
Of course. Do you know what the box will be constructed out of?
That's why we wanted to speak with the runesmith to know what would be ideal for the...
I understand.
What the runes would require.
It might be that you could put them simply inside of it. If the box is capable of containing the cold on its own, then, well, I'll put thought into it.
All right, thank you. And you said you worked at the library as well.
I do, yes.
Do you know if there would be any literature there about shades? I know there's probably not a lot documented, but anything at all would be helpful for my research.
I'm afraid that I've not taken a full inventory. The books appear to have been ordered at some point in time, but they were perhaps unpacked out of order. So it's going to take some time to get a grip on all the things we have. I did not see anything of that sort, but, well, I'd be worried that given the relative lack of information on magical books in general, that it might be somewhat unlikely, but it's possible.
Seems so. I mean, I think my best course of action is to ask the shades directly for information, but since we have a few on board.
That may be the best choice, yes.
But multiple approaches can always, lead to better results. So
Of
I
course.
can find any documentation.
Mm.
And I do intend to, document my findings at the very least. Eve, success or failure.
Of course. I'll look through what we have and see if I can find anything.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
I'm happy to help where I can.
I suppose I should help set up the town square. So bid you both farewell and start carrying things down from the eye.
Until later, then.
Till later.
I will take care of shop while you are gone.
I'm afraid we've not been formally introduced yet either. My name is Myalinthel. It's a pleasure.
Asato Sunao.
Asato.
Pleasure is all mine. I work in this shop with Mr. Johan. For the time being, at least.
For the time being?
Unsure if any changes later on, considering. But we both have our own respective project that we are somewhat helping each other with.
Certainly. It's reasonable.
Knowledge should be shared instead of kept.
I wish that were a more common belief.
It is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I think this time.
So don't fall into the sky.
Yes. Yes, that's correct.
I'm not going to question this further. Very well. Dwarves are
I
strange.
don't think any of the things I'm doing will require a rune, but if you are a
Very
scholar,
tough, yes,
might
but,
also
whatever.
wonder if can get help from you eventually.
Of course. What do you need help with, if I may ask?
So, in terms of potion, I'm doing technically 2 projects that are related to each other. I am wondering if there is a way to temporarily imbue someone with an affinity that they do not have.
Hmm. For what purpose? Spellcasting is deliberate enough that I suppose it's probably not.
I don't know if the time calls for it, because certain affinity cannot do what thing that other affinity cannot. Say if person is freezing and need fire affinity to heat up, but they are born with different affinity, they could.
Sorry to interrupt.
Hello.
Have either of you seen Akane pass so recently?
Akane. I'm not sure that I'm familiar with the name, I'm afraid.
Let's see. Often with the names escape me. Often with one of the lords, tall, large tail.
Yes, her.
Pink Kitsune.
Not in some time at least, I don't think. But then I've been facing in this direction, so it's possible I wouldn't have seen it.
Understandable.
Well, might try Eye of Time. Put me in Eye of Time.
There, but I'm moving stuff anyway. So if I see Rice here, thanks for the heads up.
Of course.
Yeah. So that is that, and then the other project is somewhat related. So someone asked us to create a sort of animal lure for them. To attract beasts and the like.
And a what?
What I was wondering, considering the thing to attract beasts is very hard to say for me.
To attract bees or beasts?
Beast, any animal, sort of like creature,
Animal.
monster, or that sort of thing. So someone asked us to do that, and thinking about the implementation of that, considering if people are to use that, they normally just throw the bottle, have it spread all around, and the animal will be attracted to it. What I was wondering, if you could do that with a spell. If you make a potion that can be a medium to enchant it with a spell, and you throw it, would that work?
To enchant.
Essentially, it's kind of like, let's say you enchant lightning into it. It's essentially like a lightning in a bottle. So and that spell is cast, but it's only one time use.
Enchantment is not generally done on a consumable basis in this sense. You enchant a material. For example, my hat is enchanted to glow as it does in various lights.
It's more of imbuing a spell instead of enchant, I think the real term is. But all of this is not stuff that I know of, which is why this experiment is project. If it fails, then it fails. But if not, then
I'm uncertain. I'll see what I can think of, but to put it into a potion specifically, I'm perhaps not enough an alchemist for that. Though, if you see her around, there's one Miss Chidi who is perhaps of about a height with me and wears long flowing garments. She's an alchemist and takes a relatively unorthodox approach to her craft, to my understanding, so it's possible she would have thoughts on the matter.
Okay. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, those are the things that I'm currently working on.
Of course. If I think of anything that can be of any help, I'll let you know.
Alright. Arigato. I need to get back to the Kinkaro shop. But I'll see you later.
See ya.
work in case you just put a bunch of lumber here for no reason. Ooh, this one.
That's fine.
Yes, you're back. It hurts, no?
What happened to my back that I don't know about?
Your back hurts a lot. Last time
Oh, excuse me.
I mean, I've got several bottles jammed into my coat. Booze, but then there's a watermelon.
Yep, I got a watermelon.
Well, I guess that might be it then. There's a hand axe.
What if
Do
he's
you think we need the hand axe?
I'm not sure.
I don't
I
think
have
so.
a broom.
I don't know if it's coming from there.
Hello again.
Oh, he's got the broom.
I
Okay,
don't know.
If he takes the broom, you can get the dustpan.
Okay.
Definitely needed. Definitely.
So I assume there's nothing else that needs to be grabbed.
No, I don't believe so. We've fairly cleaned it out. I mean, there's a hand axe, but I don't know what we need that for. I mean, we're taking a dustpan, a literal dustpan. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, then I guess my job here is done for now.
Okay. I saw that little princeling doing actual physical labor. I have never seen a noble carry anything.
Honestly, same, but from what I heard, you want to become a legend? So maybe we'll put a bit of...
Oh. Doing the adventurer thing then?
Probably.
He believes that, having received the dream, he is chosen.
I see.
Suppose mayhaps he might not be wrong.
Dream
but
from what I know of a family in Solasta, they're not assholes, but they're not, not the best either.
Anyway, all this booze is dragging me down. I'm going to get it down to the party. Oh, I jingle when I walk. There we go.
Will you be okay carrying all this with your leg?
Well, leg's been hurting for 50 years now. I can survive going down the stairs. I think that's everything.
We're getting giant pool tables apparently.
Do you have
Whatever a pool table is.
I have
think it's
like
those
4 bottles in my coat.
I think
Well,
it's
then you
one
should
of
have
those
to grab one of the strongest individuals.
Give it this one.
We're carrying a pool table down, or they want to carry a pool table down.
I'm carrying a dustpan.
Thank you.
No problem. I wish you the best of luck.
Oh, I assumed you were helping along.
I had intended to, but it seems that by the time that I made my way up to the eye, that most things are dealt with by now.
Yes, I believe.
They're
Yes, I believe we
grabbing
got most of the
some
help
sort
that
of
we needed.
tables, I think.
No.
Yes, I believe that's more of the
Actually not.
heavy workers, because we need to roll down barrels of mead and ale as well.
Ah. I'm not entirely sure how much help I'll be on that front, but I suppose I can attempt to.
The consideration is appreciated more so.
Kind of amazing in and of itself. Yeah, the little is like red hair, red coats, red everything.
I suppose I should look for someone who's a bit more brawnier.
The other dragon.
A number of people just went up to the eye.
No, not the big one.
I'll look there. Thank you very much, Mia.
Of course.
Smaller one. He's but yay big.
It was startled. He jumped down on me out of nowhere.
I understand. Perhaps introductions are.
Well, he seems to like you. Or she. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know.
My name is
Where was
Aelfai.
the restroom?
So they usually do until their first bloodbath there.
That's fair. Excuse me, pardon me.
You don't
Excuse
see.
me, pardon me. Pulling out bottles.
Well, you can fit a lot of things in that coat, can't you?
I have.
Yes, I got very deep pockets on the inside. See?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got
Those
two
are very
pockets on
deep.
this side. That one has my book in it.
Apologies. Excuse me.
Oh, nice.
Yes, it's good to have lots of pockets.
Yeah.
But, beginners.
I suppose he's starting early.
Is it?
Oh, yes, I am.
Yeah. What is it? Getting your next.
You want me to give you a hug? I want me to sit on your legs. There's plenty of space still. Like. If you want, I guess. I made a mistake. Why? They're kind of small and hard to read from a distance. I might get it like colored, like green and red, and when they flip it, it's easy to see just from color alone.
You clarify it?
No, I don't mind at all.
Okay, I suppose let's just set it down here. I'll keep that in mind.
I don't have anything for it at the moment.
Let's move that over.
I mean, closest thing I do right now is
Right, move out of the way.
Are we getting? I think the pool table goonies are almost here, so we might want to.
I think I'm a little more bit curious about this.
This would work as a battering ram now that you put it like that.
Inquire on one of those at some point.
It is just wood, sure.
It's not a huge
I am
booster, right?
But I will admit I have felt myself getting slower, so.
Oh yeah, no.
No. It's, I mean, if I wanted to sit, I could also just sit on the air. They're just moving an entire pool table with about six to seven people.
All of that for a pool table.
And honestly, I think it made it more trouble having that many people moving it.
Get.
Maybe.
Are we missing two? Only too many cooks.
Okay, so to get back to your name,
I've been calling you everything seems to go.
people seem to be calling you Hoppy.
So
Which would you
quick.
prefer?
Tiger hat.
Balls have a hole in them. Why? I mean, they should only have a hole one direction, not
How
both.
the fuck did a ball get in my hat?
Hello?
You don't know?
I'm taking a break.
How many other balls are on my body?
Probably at least two. Good.
Are we grabbing the other pool table or not?
I'm making a list. Gideon, I'm making a list and you're the first name on it.
Speaking of which, there's Gideon.
Oh yeah, there's Gideon. Yeah, but this fucking abomination wants us to get another pool table.
And then we're going back to get the other one. Do we truly need two pool tables?
I really want to know where these go. I wonder if they go up on the wall. Oh, excellent. Noted. That was almost really bad. That the house Mia wants? No. Oh, there's an occlusion thing. Gotcha.
Secretly a shade.
Let's go get the next pool table, shall we?
I never would have guessed. It was black and light for your guidance.
Oh, I thank you.
You've killed him. You've
What's so
killed
fucking
that man.
funny?
You killed
What's so
the
fucking funny?
Yeah, I just left the barkeep who was.
Would have been easier with 4 people.
Take a
That's all
bow.
I'm saying.
Cheers to that.
Zimmerman, please shut the fuck up.
I can see why you enjoy traveling with
You having yourself a giggle?
Those that other table's not gonna bring itself down, eh?
Oh, thanks for reminding us. Yeah, Actually, you know what? I think we're going on strike.
I mean, you can, but like going on strike. I'll just, it's only one extra pool table. We'll be fine.
Oh yeah, we'll
Just bring the dwarf with you. He's strong.
I am at
Oh, how
the
much
first
fun!
time.
Yeah, yeah.
No complaining.
Terrific.
We picked you.
Secretly ashamed.
Strong man. Come on, suck it up.
We've
We can have
we've
a
lost
drinking again
half our
afterwards.
crew. I think they fell to the injuries and they succumbed. Oh, would you look at that? They're already on strike.
I hope their workers come.
You know what? I'm filing for work.
How are you doing, Doc? Greetings.
Oh, finally enjoying some upside to these broken knees of mine.
You know, I might be able to help out with that a little bit.
Injury's quite old. I think they're pretty set the way they are.
It's not so much about dealing with the injury. I wouldn't be able to take away pain or anything. But for a little more up and at 'em, I have a magical ring myself. Gives me a little extra physical strength. Allows me to work a little more. I mean, you saw how fucked up my leg was. You know, the pain's still there, but it's kind of thing.
I'm not walking back.
Helps me get around even in my old age. It's just a general, like, physical booster.
Oh,
If you think that could help at all.
Unfortunately not. Strength-wise, I'm fine, but...
Well, I mean, if there's anything else you need, you know.
I'll keep in mind. I have to take a bit more of a stock of the clinic and see what I might need.
Like, if you ever need a scalpel that never dulls, things like that.
That does sound useful.
And not a terribly complicated enchantment either. I mean, it might be a little tricky. A scalpel would be small, but for the most part.
I'll keep that in mind once things are up and running.
Excellent. Always looking to get more
I don't believe I have to
patronage. My shop is going to be right here, by the way.
Nick.
If you ever need to find me.
Excellent.
Okay. Pleasure. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh.
Someone I'm missing.
Ugh. I'm getting too old for all this hubbub.
I see.
That cat is still around.
Wherever.
Yes, it's been around all day. Still don't know who owns it. Or if it's just a stray that somehow boarded.
I see.
Might have come in with some of the supplies.
Perhaps.
Be careful. Got it
So you know what I want to do? I want to play some pool. Do you want to join me?
Why not?
Me and the doc are looking for 2 other people to play pool with.
Cats don't like me usually.
Put that there.
Friendly enough. That's what people usually say.
Looks like no other takers.
Fine by me.
Well, I suppose. I suppose it's partially due to my line of work.
Alright.
Oh?
Will break us.
Scholar. I see.
Have you played before, or?
Not recently. Surprisingly enough, it's not something that works terribly well on a sailing ship.
Connection between soul, life,
Oh,
and
you're
death.
seeing it, are you?
Ah.
Ship surgeon.
Not really. What did you? In fact, people even mentioning that around me makes me kind of uncomfortable.
A bit of magic, but
I see. I just assume, for some reason, some sort of
usually my study
greater thought
requires
is
me
giving
to-
me this sort of vision in a way that it is a sort of
Have you
name
managed
you
to find
go
a
by.
job after?
Well, I've made decent
My job?
progress.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
have
did
you managed to
actually.
get one?
Basically summarized what a
I
soul
see.
is.
So you have some income of cash now.
Yes, I suppose so. Where?
The hard part is getting definitions for
Can't do the other
things
one.
such as life and death.
Ain't that anything for you, little friend?
These
Either
things
way.
they don't rely on the other.
You're working with the tavern then?
Yes, the tavern in the city hall, though. It is most convenient as that's where I'll be staying.
I suppose you can't have
Makes
one without
sense.
the other. Exactly. Try to explain death.
Hopscotch.
Without
Have you seen
mentioning
the
life.
stand over there? The one prepared over there?
That would be exceedingly difficult.
I'd
explain
highly,
life
highly
without
recommend
mentioning
going
death.
to there and paying it some attention.
Also exceedingly difficult.
There is a sort of kick to
It's
the
possible. You just miss out
sort
key
of
points.
fun game
We're
nature.
almost there.
Indeed.
So why do you want so badly for me to participate in this?
Because I think it'll be very adoring.
Okay.
We're almost there.
Whichever
Right
results
here,
may come of
right
it,
here, right
you
here,
will know
right now.
once you read the board.
Are
You are
those
able to read,
apples?
correct?
Yes.
How are you doing?
Well enough.
What the fuck are those?
Are you able to read?
They look very large for.
Anything eventful on to go today? Oh, business as usual.
Well, those ones probably aren't
Shadowing and whatnot.
I suppose eventful is relative.
Are you?
It's about as eventful as things tend to get for me. I live a
able to
relatively
speak another
quiet life
language and
when
that
I
you're more
can,
native
but
towards?
You know.
a lot of people have some interest in various runic projects that
No.
Okay.
I only asked.
seem to
Since,
pose some
I don't know.
academic
I don't know
merit.
much
big
about
as the
celestials.
watermelons.
They seem to have their own
Fair enough.
sort of language.
Something you're looking and taking on then? A job or things to look at?
The other cake was brought
A
down.
couple of things. I'm not entirely sure whether some of them are strictly possible or not, but we'll see what we can do.
Ideas nonetheless.
And I
I
think
see
they're
you found
getting-
another
Sort of
place to
continue our
sit.
game.
I think they're getting the second pool table, so expect another escapade.
One is enough for me.
Hopscotch. Do you wish to continue our game at some point?
And what of
Are
yourself?
you,
Give it a second.
Sorry?
I've been doing some
Now
minor
give me
business this
time.
morning. Nothing
No,
too
they're
interesting.
getting the
Only
second
really
pool
came
table,
around
talking
in
about
time to
long
get
stuff, we're
dragged
done.
into all of this.
We're done. We're done. I'm
Let's
done.
see then.
Excited for tonight, though, I
Unsure what
suppose.
letters
Fair
I
enough.
spoke of before.
So if this is
I'm
going to
just
be
gonna
a
make sure
sunset,
nothing
I
too
should
interesting. Settling in still.
probably bring a lantern with
Figuring
me.
out if I need to work or if I have enough
Nice.
coin to glide by.
I guessed. Oh,
Imagine needing a lantern.
okay. So I was wrong. What else? did I
Yeah,
do?
I'm sorry that I can't see in the dark.
Most people can, strictly speaking.
Oh, that's. I
Hmm.
can't have a lantern
Well,
because
was that a bee of some kind? You
Oh,
don't know.
fair. Okay. Well, I mean, I know most people can't, but even more so. For
And
me.
okay.
Oh, right. You're particularly night blind, aren't you?
Let's see.
Yes. At the moment.
Is
Let
that so?
us guess. I.
Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, there's no point in hiding it since it was basically shouted out by Athena a couple nights ago. And I was basically unable
I
to see
do-
people
Oh,
inside
so
of the
that'll
tavern.
Collingwood.
I do remember seeing you two going for a night flight at one point. Well, I guess a
Let's
landing
guess
nearby.
a T.
So
Yeah.
No.
that's fine though, is it? Or
Well, I mean, I had a lantern with me, and I was
Yes.
making sure to keep her within the light so I could actually follow her.
I see. That makes sense, I suppose.
Before I forget, there's a question that I
Puppy
wanted to
takes
ask
up the
Aina. I'll be right back.
Of course.
Is Aina around?
I hope you find that book useful.
I had hoped to ask a question, and I'm not sure if there's a meaningful answer to it, so I also apologize if it's an impolite question.
I just hope that you do find it useful, that's all.
For Shades, is it...
Or anything, it's the books that were already in there.
Guess the word, I don't know.
I do know.
Your kind are hurt by the light.
With this H and O.
Is it the light itself that's the problem, or is it that you require the dark?
I'm going to take a wild gander that I'm onto something.
Takes away
Say
dark.
Yes, if we got it done fast.
And dark is the normal state of things,
I
then?
hear them.
Less talking, more working.
Yes.
With the second pool table.
How many,
Do you know
how
if
many
I were...
are there? What is their collection?
1, 2.
If we were to create an enchantment that protects against light in an area, would that allow you to be in that region? Even if there's not a cast shadow?
We are cast shadow.
And to be fair, I gave up after the first one, so I'm not one to I don't want to say anything, but
Would be same as canopy.
I've done more than my fair share of this.
Anything that blocks the light.
I did it
helps.
3, 4
I
chairs
don't-
back up, but I mean the first 2 were just chairs, the last 2 were.
None of us here aboard seem to know exactly what we might need for it, but we're going to be looking into it. If I come up with anything, I'll be sure to let you both know.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I don't think
I hope you're both enjoying yourselves.
Going to sleep, not going to bed. You
You
going
mean
to bed if you're
because
going
you
to
poured
bed.
water on her?
I'm going to.
You poured water on
People
a
just
penis.
don't use phrases properly anymore because they don't care enough. I mean,
Why
I
would
don't
you
know.
do such a thing,
Whatever.
Zed? Why should we?
Because this morning I found out sleeping in the sort of mini garden inside of the inn. And apparently she fell from the roof of the inn.
She did fall from the roof. Yes, that is a thing.
Oh,
Is that who needed rescuing? How did she get up there if she needed rescuing?
I mean,
Well,
it's
yeah,
quite simple how she got up there.
she has
We've,
wings, does she not?
Yes, she flew up there.
Aiden,
That's how she
we
got
tried
up.
to woke her
But,
up,
and she
Aiden was poking
fell.
her with a
She's
stick.
a heavy sleeper, to say the least, it seems.
More and more
'Cause
she
was
proves herself to be a degenerate.
sleeping up there.
Is she a sleep flyer?
No, she was camping up there. She decided to stay up there instead of in the room, despite. I swear I'm gonna tell her to stay in the room.
There are safer places to sleep if you
Want to camp outside? There's literally there's a guarded bridge up there.
That is true.
and it is higher.
I mean, personally, I recommended a place closer to the inn already. Than I already told her.
There's apparently people also camping out on the front of the ship as well. I've seen the tents.
I was not sure if that was some weird farming irrigation. I don't know how it works. I wasn't sure what it was. But maybe it is people just staying there.
I'm not
Didn't
sure
crowd
what
too
that
much.
gesture
Is someone
is.
sleeping with the Chickogriffs? I think she's telling you to go over to them.
Oh.
She seems to like to cuddle a lot.
No, I'm unsure of where you are trying to go with this.
Hello.
She thinks you're precious.
Thank you.
Crimson, I'm kidnapping you again.
If I would be able to speak with your shade friend.
Call me by my name, if you're going to call me anything.
But you sorry, I don't mean to intrude.
What are you doing? No.
You're very tall and forlorn, I'll say that.
They stay in my coat.
No, don't follow her. If you say you're not gonna follow her, if she.
Understood, so long as
They're gonna
don't
fall into the same
care.
trap I have.
I'm
So it seems.
project
How's that working out for you, by the way?
They
You
asked
managed to
if
ditch
possible
the
to
Lemon Boy title.
They could be applied to
No.
a
Lemon
shade
boy.
or shadow, unable to
Sorry,
manage
My name's
Zelda.
Finch.
Well met. I'm Jasper Syvel. If you
was
call me
hoping to
by
work
my name, I'll
from
call
pleasure
you
to
by
meet you,
yours.
Jasper.
apply a potion effect.
It's a pleasure to meet you more
under
formally, Jasper.
circumstances.
The reason why they call me Lemon is because the
Wonder
first
if
time I
you'd
met
be
the
willing to
dwarf
assist with that
Holgrim,
research from
he
the
put a
town
lemon next to my head and said it was the same color.
Hmm.
And then she proceeded to stick with it and scream it and yell it at the top of her lungs among various different people. So they started just calling me Lemon.
I suppose your wings
theory
also kind
is
of
to,
akin to that as
grow a
well.
crystal
The
from
top
a
one, it
A little
is
bit.
almost
and
lemon
use that
shaped.
You'll
glass
excuse me 1 second. I'll be right
using
back.
that lantern
Though I will
to
not feed
You
into
get another
it.
shot?
shadow from the shadow's
Sure.
cluster,
Thank you.
so that it's through the potion.
Thank you very
light,
much.
and see if,
I know I
see
just
if,
did, but
uh,
I'm not going to fan the flames
properties of the
anymore.
potion transfer over. It may not work, but
It'll be the end of that.
worth a shot.
Give me a break.
I should probably go make sure
Why
they're
you
not
should
doing
so?
anything.
Well, because we're friends here.
Have fun.
Hopscotch.
Well, we shall see. In the event, it'll be a dim-colored light.
I know damn well you
Most
will
likely.
continue to sort of egg it on,
We'll
regardless,
need to
because
be in
we
a
are
dark
friends.
room with no other light sources.
It is just the quite a person you are. Not that I dislike it. Gives you a lot of life. Truth be told, you seem to have a lot of personality more than
Right, well.
some people who actually do speak.
Thank you for your cooperation. It'll take some time before
Man,
I
that
have
cat-
the product ready to prototype. but
Have,
I know that you'll be
have you claimed him?
Of course, I do
Have
hope
you
as well.
claimed him?
Master Nix is
I mean, that's what I read in a book. Cats tend to claim like a person that they dislike.
Oh, you were asking the cat, not let them. Okay.
Say you need to move it.
Weird.
Okay, hold on. Because this is something that me and Zimmerman learned with this weird magic.
Mr. Osato.
You have to when you go to line up your shot, you have to like do. You have to like flick your fingers and grip it so it like doesn't move anymore.
If you just squeeze your arm, your arms
Yeah,
really tight.
Yeah, you have to just
Then it just does that. It just stay still.
just keep gripping it like fiddle your fingers with it.
mean.
Oh, cat.
Yeah, and you want to
well,
take that.
now the
and
cat's
you
on
want
the
to hit
table.
those balls.
Yeah, put it there.
Let's bar for the best.
Okay, I understand what's happening.
Is this
okay,
scene
now
spoken
you
for?
wanna- You see your fingers? Oh, you're not
No.
going to become a master at fingering. Okay, you're going to finger this.
Alright.
I think they're teaching. I think they're teaching Eli how to play pool.
Right hand, hold strongly. Roll strongly.
They're teaching Eli how to finger. Is what it sounds.
Like I said, it got fucking weird here fast.
He was having some difficulty holding the stick.
Well, I mean, first thing that happened a couple days ago when we all first got on the ship, they immediately went to the pool table and started doing betting. Supposedly.
should work on.
That's
Well,
not,
at least
the, that's not the weirdest. That's not the weirdest
I
thing.
heard betting. I'm not saying, but I'm saying that at the starting line we were already there, so it can only go up from there.
Of confidence.
I hope I don't go up. I don't want to fall into the sky.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you have your rock, you should be fine, I guess.
Exactly.
It's working.
Yeah.
I was holding the trigger.
And I mean, if you fall into the sky, there's the dome, so you'll at least hit the dome, and then I'm sure somebody can maybe get you down, hopefully.
Alright.
Those flyers, I guess.
As long as the rock's there, it's not happening.
You got to use your fingers. And
Yeah.
You gotta, like,
I mean, we're speaking hypothetically, though.
So,
Alright, that makes sense.
Yeah, but you'll be fine.
Yes. Well,
I wouldn't trust anybody that flies anyway, because they're all fucking crazy, but...
I will
You
walk.
have wings.
Yeah, and I can't fly.
Yeah, I think you
Can't or don't?
fly away
Ask
for
Gideon.
a bit.
Don't suppose I could
I've
steal
never
your-
tried,
your ear
I don't
for-
want to be.
and I'm never gonna.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you next
So,
thing you're
I'm working on a project.
Are you also afraid of falling to the sky?
You had mentioned.
Yes, very much so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally, someone who understands it.
There's something that I might need some assistance with. I'm looking to have an object constructed by.
Don't trust
small
anyone that
gentlemen.
flies.
And
I mean,
essentially, it's
if you
small
fly, you're
blocks
crazy.
for growing crystals. And
You have to be crazy to fly. That's the only thing that makes sense.
I don't find it crazy.
Fuck the table. I'm fighting you directly.
Or something.
It's just a natural thing, at least for my phone. We kind of have to be able to fly, considering how our
Being there
home
is
is.
crazy. Yeah, well, I'm never going there because that place is probably insane.
What if we end up stopping there on the?
I hope not.
I mean, we could. Also, technically, you're by being on the ship, you are technically flying.
No, the ship is flying and my feet are planted on the ship. I'm not in the air, the ship's in the air. What?
Let's see if I can think of this right.
But when you were...
My feet are on the ground.
Never mind. Never mind.
One of my partners over there.
This is land, and my feet are on.
I mean, it doesn't look like your feet's on the ground. Right
Shut the fuck up.
But when he was being flown around...
We can go.
Shut up. Listen, my feet don't reach the fucking... Shut up.
Yeah, you have blue balls.
I don't think any of our feet reach the ground here, except for yours.
Yeah, being a little bit short, but a friend here is looking to get some rune work done. I think you could be able to help me with it.
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah.
He's looking to get a box warded against heat, like a nice little.
I might
cold
have an
box.
idea as well to bring up to you later.
Also warded against heat,
It's almost
though.
time for the celebration.
It needs to be
But,
cooler
like-
than the air around
actually,
it, yes?
It's starting to become sunset.
I believe so, yes.
It's starting to.
I don't particularly know any runes that would help with cooling anything. I know fire runes, but...
You have fire,
Yeah.
and I could ward against heat, I believe.
I was
Would that
told to
work?
present my scent to cats first. So.
Theoretically.
Maybe. I mean, I don't...
It's the opposite of dirty poop. According to Rune.
I mean, I've never warded anything against anything. I usually make things shoot whatever element I'm inscribing on them.
I will do the warding part.
Yeah,
Do you want,
okay.
Do you want to keep heat out of the box, or make sure the box does not have any heat in it?
Alright, let me work it out. Alright, where's... Alright, there it is.
So it needs to be slightly cool.
Yes.
It's an active investment of energy.
Use the reverse
Blue
rune,
balls and orange balls.
reversing heat in an area so it leaves the box.
So this might be a three-man job.
Interesting.
People's blue balls, don't they, Bluey?
At least theoretically.
Have any idea what they're talking about?
What
And
the
is there
fuck?
any
You could
particular
just use the
material
ice rune.
would be needed for it to be constructed to make that happen?
Let me just
Let's see, how many is that? Heat area.
I'm gonna grab a drink.
Yeah, back me up.
Reverse, it's 3.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's my bodyguard.
There's an
If everybody gets in a fight over a pool.
Probably.
It might only need to be a steel.
Who knows? They might be betting.
Steel?
Maybe.
Reverse heat area. 3 runes, 1 effect.
Yeah.
Should be steel, yes.
Yes.
so sorry.
All right, steel. We'll have it constructed out of steel then.
Excellent. And then, once I have the shop up and running, which will
Is the pool table up in the air for anyone else?
Yeah, it's got like a movement enchantment. You can grab it.
It can do that. Yes.
Okay, but I'm not going crazy.
It's rather unfair.
I'm surprised you guys didn't use that to carry it down here.
They had.
I don't think it makes it lighter.
Tough balls right here, man.
That's true.
You should know that much, innit?
But yeah, we can definitely probably help you out with your little cold box.
Interesting. Well, thank you very much. Once I'll
You should simply use the
bring
ice
you the
room.
box once it's constructed. And once your shop is operational, of course. But I'm waiting for their
Perhaps
workshop
simply ask
for the
about
box
it.
to begin with.
Note to miss.
See.
Oh yeah, look at that one. That hole's begging to be fed.
What?
I'll get back to you with.
I'm sorry?
What kids?
When I'm a little more sober.
Of course. I'm sure we have plenty of time.
They're very competitive, it looks like.
Wait, it still got in?
I don't know if that's competitive, but it still got in. Ugh.
Part of me is like not sure if I should be hearing all of it.
I agree.
Oh, that's gonna
place that there.
Alright, who's winning?
So I was thinking,
I think
considering
me
the
and
whole
Zimmerman are winning.
do we have any potion that can help prevent hangover the next day?
You really
We
What'd you say
can
about me?
make something up, I'm sure.
If not, I can probably see if I have ingredients to make the one I
that's
do
one
at
right
home.
there. Yeah, I didn't
I
even
call
know
it Ukon no Chikara.
Oh yeah,
And I might be able to make. In case people
Why
get
is there
very
a-
big hangover from the very excessive drinking. This also includes you, Mr. Yoha.
I gave him a
Interesting.
ball. Okay, they needed it. You know what?
I mean,
Nah,
I've
you two
only had
needed
one
that.
in the morning so far, but
You gave us 2 bowls.
we'll
You
see.
have already
You know, I'm agreeing with you more and more. I don't think I should be hearing this.
So I'm definitely going to
Hearing
have
one?
to make one.
We
for
don't
you.
need sympathy points.
I feel right.
Are you not hearing?
They were playing pool, I'd think.
I might have to make
like,
one for myself.
Yeah.
Drink nobody?
Yeah.
Go on, take your
But
time.
if people are
Talk of filling holes in blue balls.
I mean, it is the occasion.
Oh yeah, it took you long enough to see that one.
So I should go make the thing before I
Nice, what you're saying.
and not know how to
Oh,
make the
hi.
Sounds good.
What?
Ours is free. For other,
Okay.
we are running shop.
Zimmerman, stop being so
I mean,
rude.
the worst part is you set them up for a good shot, easy shot
Not
there.
all of us are good.
I suppose so.
Oh wow. Okay, don't hit it. Don't hit it. Hey, where are you going? Hey, where are you going? Hey, Zimmerman, whoa,
Yeah,
where are you
honestly,
going?
I definitely think it's better.
Pick up
to
your
just-
ass, crawl on the table, and do that shot.
Yeah, I think it's better to just tune them out. Yep.
I'm having too much fun listening.
Confusing the.
There you go. Come on.
I don't know what to think anymore.
I don't think.
Listen,
that was
it's the show before the celebration.
There you, don't hit it hard. Don't hit it hard.
Well, it's not now,
Yeah, that's true. Get back here and
so. I
hold
mean, I guess
them.
the food's already all out and drank, so you're free to go take, I guess.
You need to watch out for your partner.
Yeah, might as well.
Just get in there and hold his hips for him. Make sure he's nice and
Free
stable.
food, free drink. That's all indulge.
Please don't touch.
Alright.
Oh wow, that worked. Okay, get off the fucking table.
Admit,
I see on the table.
Wasn't he the one that told him to get on the table?
Look at this one.
What a rough partnership.
Oh yeah.
I'm over here and having fun.
Is this what pool is always like?
I don't know.
First of all,
I'm having too much fun listening.
I've only learned of it 2 days ago, so I hope not. It looks like an interesting game, except for all the hip holding.
I was told that there was food, but I'm not sure what this is.
The what?
They just yelled at them to hold their hips.
That's what they just said.
That's what they said. No!
Why not?
I don't want to.
That's awfully rude of you.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to hold their hips. That's rude.
Gotta line up.
Least you can do for your partner.
I think they would blow up if the black one
Right?
goes into the hole.
Eka?
I hope it's not always like that.
What is this?
Okay,
Yes.
announce our enemy's
What?
weakness. Go on. Just give him a helping hand.
What is this? I'm not sure.
That is a fish.
If you just hit all of them, one of them should go in.
How do you eat it?
Statistically, it's true.
I think
Listen,
it's
this is
just
the
a
show.
shot.
This is just the show before the actual celebration.
Oh,
very good. Okay.
What even is a celebration? What's happening?
I don't think you should be having alcohol.
It's a celebration.
of the first
Yeah.
I mean, I
Of
know
our...
it's more. It's just something more happening.
I don't know.
I have put everything in pots. Should be done by
Okay.
end of night.
Oh, we haven't officially started yet.
Okay.
Tomorrow can see if I have hangover.
Everyone seems to have started in proper anyways. So
I'm sorry, I don't want you to get sick. As great as alcohol is,
thirsty, so I
I
just
feel
grabbed
like
some
if I
juice.
give
Oh, yeah.
you get any, you're gonna fucking vomit, and I'd rather that not happen.
We haven't officially started
Can we
yet,
not give
so
the cat
even if-
So you
alcohol?
can't have any. I don't know.
sorry.
Probably not.
You didn't give that
Small
cat
animals
alcohol.
usually can't have alcohol.
No. I'm saying I
you're
agree
the
with
damn
you.
thing.
Let's not give the cat.
alcohol.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Bad idea, trust me.
It's not a question of can we not. It's
No,
a
things are
yes.
getting
Let's
weird.
not.
Yeah.
Congrats on your win.
Wow.
Important ship member.
Wow. Yeah.
You
they
won.
just
Yeah.
don't want that table.
that's
The
true.
cat?
Eat the stick in the
You
middle.
take your hand and you slap their hand.
No, you're not supposed
Why
to
would
eat
I
these
do that?
sticks. They have sky rats.
You know what?
It's a
Don't
symbol
leave
of
her hanging.
friendship.
Don't leave her hanging.
I mean,
I had never seen anyone
I
do
wouldn't
that
know. I've never
before,
really been
which
on a
confused
ship
me.
besides now, but this is
Hey.
more of a floating city than
No,
what I'd assume a ship
don't
would
eat the
be.
stick. Just
Remember, we
the
don't know why
fish.
you're
Rats
here.
could still be a problem.
Food.
That's true.
All right. Who's up
Rats
for
are
a
often a
game?
problem everywhere.
Sky rats.
This is a nice place. So
Good
far.
luck, important
Sure.
It's not too bad.
Just a couple.
ship member.
Anybody else want to?
You know, we don't really have a name for you, and I kind of feel bad just calling you
Powder.
Cat.
Speaking with the narrator.
All right. 1v1.
Powder.
Are we calling the cat Powder?
Like-minded idiots.
It seems like we're calling it powder.
I don't mind the name Powder.
Go.
I think it's smiling, so I think it likes it.
Hey, Powder.
Well, we can do it if you'd like.
Want some food?
Well, it's responding to Powder, so I guess we're calling it Powder.
I feel it. Listen, I'm in a battle right now.
Leto,
I'm trying to
would
win
this
it.
be good for me?
By association.
That is fermented juice.
It was a gift from some friend.
At least if it's the same as what's in my bottle.
That's
Those
fermented
were-
juice is wine.
Yeah, that'd be one.
Wait.
Oh yeah, you have it.
I see. And I'm okay for me.
Well, it tastes better than the ale. I just need to not
No,
drink it as
I am-
much.
Rivendell.
I just
Well, it
Wine
generally
does
does
reside.
taste better than
I've
ale. There's a reason why it's more expensive than ale.
Shouldn't burn your throat as much as the other one you had.
Who let the flea bag on the table?
It'll be bitter.
No, you're fine. I was in this
Hey, that's Powder. You show them respect.
The win out of me.
It's a cat.
Didn't realize there was no pocket there.
It's a stray. It should.
It'd be best
Surely
to
it's
try
written
it
with
and see.
Caesars.
Oh,
I got it. Thank you.
I think Powder's fine. Hey,
I do believe you hit my ball
oh.
I mean, if you want the ship covered in rats,
Get your own color first.
Apologies,
I
there's
did
a
my
lot of
matches anyway
conversations
against
going on.
the stone, and it fixed it.
We enjoy
Then it's
powder.
earned by the ship then.
It's important to keep
Oh,
tabs.
We don't know
whether the
actually.
I'd imagine.
Either the ship or someone else brought it aboard. But
have you ever
Well, as long as it's not a
been-
stray.
have you ever been on a ship before?
Of course I've been on a ship before.
Hope you two are both enjoying the evening, afternoon, whichever one.
So then you know how bad.
Oh,
So you know how bad rats can get.
I must say.
Eating through all the food,
Hey, stop it! Stop it!
eating holes in
Well,
the.
that's never been a problem on any of the ships I've taken in the past.
Yeah, I'm good.
I like animals.
Because
If it is a stray, well
They've been
then.
rather high class.
I'm just witnessing.
If
any
it's a stray, then we
captain,
throw it off.
Let's see again, good stuff.
Need to make
When
sure
we
they're
land
not,
next.
the scary ones.
any captain worth their salt
So far.
has a cat on their ship to get rid of the rats.
Came back from a meeting with them.
Maybe animals that I
wasn't expecting
got
that.
before helped me survive.
I'll admit I didn't know that. I wasn't aware of that fact.
Okay.
Of course.
So this cat actually has an incredibly important job. Making sure we have good food to eat, clean water to drink.
Good job. How have you been enjoying your company?
I think it's the way.
Oh yeah, you know it is a double, right? Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been around others, so
You know, I'm really bad at
I'm getting used to it again.
Well, I don't think that one is a scary one, so...
You said you were looking for.
They've seemed pretty friendly.
Other surgeons and.
For the most part. Either of you gonna take a seat?
Surprisingly nice for a cat.
Why is
I
it?
was planning on opening.
Why is it looking at me like that?
Appreciate it.
Cats like to stare.
Cats do like to stare, and probably just observing you.
Well,
Perhaps
to be
he just
fair,
wants
you
you
did
to
call
pet
it a
him.
flea bag.
Of any sort.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, I don't want to pet him.
I've studied a lot about death.
Perhaps an apology is in order.
Worked as a mortician once or twice.
Me apologize to it.
Have a good time.
Well, yes, you did insult it
Relax.
while it was doing its job.
Reassurance,
Animals have feelings.
Most people scare me.
The one over there.
I apologize,
Just answering the question.
Cat, if I offended
Also, I
you.
mean, if most people scare you, then just stay around the people who you're comfortable with. I mean, that's what I'm doing.
Someone ought to perish.
I'm saying with these.
You see, they accept your apology.
Curious thing.
Yes.
Really? I wonder what they.
I mean, I'd hope I'm comfortable around them, considering they're my roommates.
For some reason.
Did you win?
Wow, that felt weird.
Ocean, however,
And I mean, these
of land beneath.
the two over there are my coworkers, so I have to learn to be comfortable around them. It seems.
Imagine that is how the end comes. That is the vision itself.
Have I done something to make you uncomfortable?
Kicks everything off.
No. I was just saying that it's. I just need to be.
I'm
We're
great.
gonna be
Right?
working together, and I
I'm great. Yeah.
Okay.
would rather not lose the
Yeah.
easy reading time while also making money at the same time.
I'm interested to know about you. We're gonna have a
I'm sure you've heard, but all
crash course
they
on
had in the room
talking
for
each
them
other.
with no understanding.
I think you understand. Lloyd Fabian.
Exactly.
This one is.
Yeah, they
Zimmerman
hiccups.
over here.
Are you okay?
But I don't
Zimmerman
know
here.
for sure.
Is a carpenter. Very good one. He likes
Who
wood.
happens
He
to know
eats
who
wood.
had the
In
drink or
fact,
not?
he loves wood.
That
Anything
usually
that's
happens
made
when
out
they
of
have
wood.
those
He
kinds
uses
of
wood
drinks.
everywhere. He's great.
Powerful magic.
Give him any
Had the
plank of
Kalypsia.
wood
Do you want me to hold the
Send out
fish
some of
stick
these
for you?
drinks
Yeah.
To try and
Put
put
on
in
the stick
traffic
for
or
you?
something.
Me?
I don't know.
They're
why.
tearing through it.
Trying to be a good
They're.
engineer, I
That
suppose.
wouldn't be dwarves,
You know,
of course.
I can do
but this much is a
metalworking.
problem.
You know, if you need
No,
handyman,
Are you enjoying the
I'll
fish?
here. If you need something repaired,
What's he doing?
No, they know
if you
Runecraft.
wanna,
They can
I
probably
don't know,
find
blow
a
up a house.
I believe he's beginning his performance.
That might
No,
be a
we
little
do
bit
a lot of
difficult to
things.
send out
Yeah.
random dreams.
If you want bodyguards,
Mhm.
I don't think you need a bodyguard, but
That's fair.
yeah, we
That
do.
he is.
We know, you know, like, hey,
Interesting.
you know how to pull up. Yeah, right. With the fist. Yeah.
Performance.
We probably know how to.
I thought he was the tavern keep. Interesting.
You poured that out.
Huh.
Oh, Zimmerman likes saying it a
Oh,
lot.
Marina.
Zimmerman, go on. We know how.
So did I.
I did find on that clown was serving drinks.
No. Yes. I already brought that up, but all right. I think we're good.
Too many people.
I think we're good.
Huh.
I think that's satisfactory.
I remember you stating it before.
Let's try this out. Do you do anything? Is there anything? I mean, I have some context clues looking at you. Is there a way that you can? Yeah, there's some context clues.
Oh no.
You want to start guessing?
Hello, Moonstone.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
Okay, I didn't expect that.
I'm sorry for frightening you.
Yeah, that's okay. That's what
That's
you
alright.
we'll have to check that out.
Are you
Hi,
enjoying
Lily.
the night?
If I'm gonna be honest, you're looking a bit like a
Sure.
cleric.
Careful.
That is good.
Hmm? Oh,
Have I missed much?
yeah, kinda. Do you know how to
I suppose that depends on what you consider having missed.
Hello there.
Kinda.
This is the
okay,
first
yeah.
real thing. There haven't been any sort of official festivities, just people sort of enjoying
You know how to,
themselves.
throw hands with people.
Mm-hmm.
You
Such a
can
sweet
be
thing.
There was a performance dedicated by
Mhm.
our very own Lord Faven.
Started taking him. We've started
right.
taking to calling him Powder.
I'm
That
thinking.
was not the goal.
Powder. That's a very cute name.
Are you possibly religious?
It's
Well
nice to
done.
meet you, Powder.
I do all thank you for being here.
Okay.
And hopefully the drinks are well.
There's a lot of
the
there's a lot
company
of
is
kindas
good.
with you. I'm learning. Are you doing a bit of
will be dedicated to
some things? And you're not
one
even
over there
necessarily
called Molly,
specific?
sitting next.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see.
You're so sweet.
Sure, it's
The one
You
called
know,
Mia.
you're just living, you're just
if I
chilling.
can, if
Oh.
I,
This one will be a little more.
Yeah.
Oh?
You're your own unique
if I
thing.
can do something.
In
I mean,
terms of
you definitely
how
look
lovely she
unique.
is.
Nope,
Eh,
that was not it.
There's really
Oh.
really unique,
Oh my.
really unique appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Set me up for a couple easy shots, I think, maybe.
This appearance, yeah. If it gets any darker out, the only thing you're gonna see is my blue face, basically. Yeah, that's a bit problematic sometimes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. That's the only way someone knows if I'm actually standing up or not. You know? If you see my flowers on the floor and my feathers on the ground, you might want to check in on me. You might want to do a wellness check.
I don't have any.
Yeah.
Any
All
good
right. So you can
things
probably
to
help out,
offer.
right? Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. It depends. On
I've just never seen somebody perform music with magic.
If half of me is
I mean, none of those instruments are real.
Likewise.
I don't know what we can do about that.
Most of the time, at least
Well,
when I see performances,
maybe you
they're
can just
all performed.
take the better half of me and fly out.
Mm, that's quite lovely. He's very good.
Yeah.
For practice, to say the least.
This is called Dirty Pool.
Yeah. All right. So, is there any way I can learn a name?
As long as you don't hit the black one, you should be fine.
Maybe. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, out of context bullshit. Like, pick up.
It was kind of blocked.
You don't mind? Okay.
Whatever.
All right. I'm thinking. Zerman, what do you see when you see this? I know it's a lot to take in, but what do you see?
That was very lovely, Jasper.
I'm glad you like it.
No.
That
Like
will be all
one
my
word.
performances.
One word.
Enjoy the rest of your nights.
Like
Well
a-
done.
Nice.
Oh, fuck. That's probably.
And have you been enjoying your fish powder?
Doing?
How has your day been? Alden said you were busy.
Hey, like
Only you know where to put it.
Yes, I was.
I'm gonna take that as
I
a
was in my
yes.
room thinking over some things.
You like
And looking over some things.
I'm not sure how many other.
Was that the cat's name?
I mean,
Powder.
Yeah,
Wasn't too serious.
People are calling it powder.
now in this moment.
Well, it's nice to have you join us for the festivities, such as they are.
When me and
Interesting name for a cat.
Zimmerman are talking
I'm glad that I was able to make it.
meet up with Angel. You know, like maybe we need something from Angel.
Have you been up to much today?
I think it's a nice name.
Just talking with
It
people.
is. Never said this bad name.
We opened the library for the first time.
Oh, I see. Oh, I'll have to stop by later. When it's open again.
It's a little disordered, but if you want anything, I'm sure that we can help you find it.
You could just crawl over the door.
Of course.
If you want, I can help you organize.
Yeah, right as a one.
We'll see.
The help would be appreciated. But it is a small library. For now,
My services are always open for anyone to ask, though. I'm always happy to help.
In the upcoming days, I'm going to see about nailing down that other bookshelf, just to be safe, to make sure it doesn't
Probably wise.
fall.
Yes, we wouldn't want any unfortunate accidents to happen.
I've won a different game.
No, especially since if it falls, it's falling either onto the entrance or onto a table.
Yeah, boom.
Oh yes, that'll be very dangerous. If
Not
that
ideal.
happened.
Definitely. Not ideal whatsoever.
Go on. Make your presentation.
I spoke with Gideon.
So,
yeah.
we'll get things settled within the next couple days, I guess.
It's going to need to be steel. Or is it
Steel. Okay.
Yeah.
Of course.
Fire reversing area, I think, of the ruins he's going to make use of.
Oh.
The box.
I don't see Alden anywhere. Did he
I
go
haven't
to bed?
seen him in a while. He may have done.
He definitely is.
He's thrown it down.
That's unfortunate.
The same bottle.
Combinations are.
I think I haven't seen him in maybe an hour.
He's over there.
So Finch,
Oh, is he still
do you know how much the
Thank you very
library
much.
pays?
Oh, I have not gotten to
or-
meet you yet. My name is Mom.
Same bottle.
I need to check again on how much it was per hour, but it was, I mean,
Preferably, they could have really paid me anything. I just wanted an excuse
If we're
to both
using
make
steel,
some money
we're
and
using another
also
material.
just
You should go
Want to
find
drink
him.
more, don't you?
Thank you very much, though.
He's
Hope to talk
just
to you later.
talking with someone
that
over
being
there on the
your,
bench.
Job here long term, or is it
Thank
more
you very
just
much.
for now a temporary thing?
I mean, for now, but if I come to enjoy it,
It's,
I might just make it long term.
it depends.
I need to
Sorry,
talk
I'm
with
just-
the
like,
with the
what-
people
what
who
the
run
hell
the
is
ship and
Being
are
a
technically
keeper
the
of
owners it
knowledge
currently.
is definitely an important job, especially for everybody else's
However,
jobs, you know?
I'm impressed.
My job requires me to do research sometimes, depending on what
Why
I
are
get
you-
commissioned.
Why are
I
you
guess I
putting
gotta
more
pick if
pressure
I
on me?
want blue or
Reminder, if you
I'm
want
just
more
saying
shows
your
like
job's
that, to
important,
toss a
so
coin to the
having it be
virus.
your long-term job is
So with
totally
your,
valid.
material.
That's
so
fair.
the steel.
For now, though, I'm definitely taking it for a selfish reason. Since I want to
And that's
spend
just the
time
other
reading and
base,
learning,
material, as you
studying.
said. And
You know that it's a library and that
I'm thinking
you would still
then
have
the wood will
access
be
to
the
the
support,
materials
and
if you
then
didn't
we
work
use
there.
other materials, that would just be other like
Oh, I know, but I also want
you
to
know,
make
like
some
pylons
coin
for the box.
while I do it.
Fair enough.
What am I even supposed to do? I lose.
Yeah, and get
what-
paid while reading. It's nice.
Actually get a ball
Mm-hmm.
in the hole's mouth.
That's
So
true.
I'm just gonna go for it.
So since I was already planning on spending a lot of time in there, I might as well just also make sure to take care of the place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, there's a lot of older books in
That's how
there,
we
so
fire cannons.
well, at least it looks like there's a lot of older
Like
books
at Cornhelm,
in there.
remember?
Make sure that those are taken care of properly.
Oh, the white ball's in the same spot. That's
Indeed.
interesting. Just in case, you never know. Have a break.
They're still going.
Sausages.
Okay.
If it breaks, we have much larger problems.
Or is that a new game?
Hold on, I'm
I don't know if that's a new
Might be a
game
new one.
or an old game.
Do feel more
I mean,
comfortable.
I don't see Athena over there, so.
I haven't seen it in
imagine it's
a
new.
while, actually.
Let's see.
You sort of.
Maybe she's kidnapping more people, who
What's
knows?
going on? Okay, yeah, I didn't get any in.
You
know,
have a house yet, but
Oh.
hopefully tomorrow.
We are about to kill her.
I have a house I've been looking at.
And they escape.
I think you can do that one.
Where?
Be free, Powder.
A fucking fish.
The first gate where that divides here from the other side. On the left side. That's the one on the left side.
Do you want to grab a new fish or
Be a
something?
nice place to set up shop.
I'll eat the fish. Okay, what's happening?
Have a good one.
I don't speak cat.
Oh, it's me?
You think I speak cat? I don't know.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Just like staring at you, I don't know.
Alright.
What
does that mean?
Yeah, he wiggles.
Now traveling here on the Kalypsia.
He gets jiggy with it.
I thought you might have been given
And similar to me in
earlier.
a certain way. Bloodrin.
Oh.
Or Otar.
Simpler
words.
I'm not sure if I
Alright.
can pull this off.
I just want to wish you all a good night. I'm retiring.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, what's going on?
Got one there. 2? You sunk 2.
Oh, wow, that
Okay.
that actually worked. Okay.
There you go. Okay.
I'm kind of blind. Oh, the white ball's right there. Yeah, have a good night.
That's too much trouble. At least a little bit of trouble, but not too much.
Mr. Earhart?
Hold on, I have to reposition.
Johan? Yes?
The tea, is it finished?
Yeah, it's good.
If you want, I could get the refill.
I mean, I'm sure it'll be safe. Have a good night.
Oh, that's all right.
There's still a chance I walk into a wall.
You don't need to.
If you're
You
done
don't
with
need
it,
to
I
serve
can
me.
take it back to the table.
What? Because like, I'm
Sure.
well, the thing is, like,
I don't.
debatably, I was
Thank
out
you.
a few nights ago, and it was really dark in the streets still, even with some.
Ooh, don't go in. Okay. All right.
You're doing well.
Yeah, you. That is indeed a ball.
Don't mind me.
What?
Don't mind me.
Will it be safe if I go back to the inn now, or should I wait till night?
No, that's not what I
What
I meant
was,
should I go back now because of the fact that I literally can't see in the dark,
Oh.
or
Okay,
should
it
I
sounded
just
like
wait
you were
till I have the
saying.
light?
No, you sound like you were asking if it was safe.
Good night.
Ooh, all right. Yeah. Ooh.
I think I'm going to retire and read a book.
Good night.
Yeah. Good night.
Alright.
Reading's good for you.
Have a good night.
You like this fish?
You can.
Rest well, both of you.
You don't need to go now.
Huh? What?
Do you like
Sorry?
this fish?
You wanna go now. You don't have to.
Fish, would you like?
Why?
Sure.
And I also have my own light, so you know.
There's too much fish.
Zimmerman, typically it's not a average social interaction when you walk up to someone and go, "You want a fish?" It's not an average
thought-
interaction.
I thought, oh.
I must say.
I appreciate it.
Ooh. All right.
Anything like you've ever seen before.
I think we're tied. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, we're just one ball difference. Ooh. Okay.
Hence why the minstrels on
This-
the ground.
I don't-
sort
this is
of
a tough
block my
position.
head, should they see my face?
I see, I suppose. A man with talent such as yours would harbor a lot of
Needless to say, he was dispatched almost immediately. At a bad location.
Well, I can imagine
But no, I just need the reagents, not the tools.
I can do that.
Celebration.
I still have contacts on Orzammar, so I'm sure I can get in contact with some morticians over there and get you something.
One of the best.
Manor would be nice too. I could do with some imbued steel.
Saddening to know that not many people.
Aye, I can do that too.
Conscientious.
Pleasure to meet you again.
I'll let you know the prices once I.
Take care.
Oh, I bet. I'll let you know the prices once I figure out how far they have to travel.
Going somewhere?
Get them from.
They're the ones.
Yeah.
Like you said, you don't want to work. I don't want to dampen the mood.
I don't want to ruin our
Yes, now I'll send you a list of
My honor
things.
to answer any questions if you get any questions.
Aye, I can do that.
regarding the kingdom.
Quick question. Do you have lead boots?
Yes, there.
I can get boots for you,
Where do you
aye.
hail from beyond?
No. I feel like that might just get a little bit messy.
How much would that be?
I don't know. Are you supposed to?
Well, it depends on what I have available off the top of my head. I'd have to look at my stock a little bit more to see what I have, and I get you a number.
I suppose so.
Sure.
I
Shouldn't be too expensive.
You never managed to cut some.
None for you, brother. Give you a discount.
Steel.
I'll give you a discount, brother.
I'm sure it's
Are you
fine.
Yeah, of course.
Not
Let's go.
exactly.
Do you mind if I stick by your side for this
I
festival?
just realized one
Of course
thing.
not.
We have been calling each other. Apologies. I just
You can get a
So I'm not sure that I'm particularly excellent.
Rather tired today.
That's all right.
Don't worry about it.
There's Bubba. He always looks like
Name's
a...
Barnabas.
Barnabas, Fergus.
Various.
Good to meet you.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you as well.
In my travels,
Not many dwarves on the ship, so good to... Oh, above.
It's getting dark. Oh no.
Up above, so it's good to be sit together, right?
Yeah.
Do you need a guide?
You would expect more dwarves here since
the
it's
lantern. I just need to make sure.
built and maintained by us. Well, for the most part.
Right. Well, given the reason why most are here, I'm sure it attracts a weird crowd.
So you just shifted
More unique
courses,
crowd.
huh?
And
Oh.
Yeah.
this is socializing event.
More magic than I would have expected.
I suppose I wasn't paying very much mind.
Quite
Aye,
clear.
same.
Very no backdoors and all.
Trade, unfortunately. I know a bit of
Aye,
sword.
hey, not the truth.
That is mainly thanks to
You're
my
a surgeon?
studies.
Why are you so small?
Oh, well, I'm gonna enjoy the night a little bit.
I'm not small.
Walk around a bit and before heading off to bed.
Oh, you best believe no one is harming you. You understand that, right?
Fair enough. Publish a couple of books. It should be easier for people.
I know it might. I'm like,
Don't get to see a night sky too often, so
overwhelming, but
while it may be terrifying,
I'm
but with the cover of the dome, makes it
my comrade here,
nice.
Zimmerman. Yeah. I'm a
I
engineer.
don't know,
like,
I
could say, like,
still
5 other
wouldn't
things,
want
but
to
I'm
fall
just
into
gonna
that
simplify it.
mode up there.
And we have a carpenter right here.
no, he's real.
The reason why
You'd fall straight to the heavens and then you keep going straight through.
is because if it weren't for you guys, us
Do you know what that
soldiers
tent is
would be
over
dead.
there?
Is it what beyond?
Because we're
That stand?
only served up north.
Do you know what
No.
that stand is over
On the,
there?
border region.
I was somewhat occupied when things were being set up, so I haven't looked around. Should we go check it out?
Oh, I see.
Keeping the.
If you wish.
No, you're not crazy. I noticed the same thing.
I do believe I've seen them be far shorter.
Nothing the way I imagined.
A performer and a living doll.
I will be the first of my kind, and I suppose more so now.
Oh,
Hello.
my.
I did not want you to find me like this.
Oh.
Just, please
He's a
put me
tiny
down.
jester.
Been injected with a size potion, I see. You should have.
You know what bobbing for apples is?
Mm,
I'm trying to get my... There we go.
maybe.
Oh, you don't drown yourself in it, my friend. How is he so tiny?
Bobbing.
How is he so tiny?
I've been injected with apples and find out. I'm not sure I want to get on
Aye.
Yeah,
It's magical in nature.
No, there are definitely apples in there.
I don't know
There's
if I'm
water.
What does it even affect me?
Are we supposed to just
No, I can
take
do it
one?
myself.
I don't understand the water.
I am curious. Is there only one way to find out?
Do any of you know how to play this game?
That'll just make it easier to be picked up.
Yes,
You'll
you
put
essentially
head in
dip your head
barrel.
into the barrel.
What?
And you get
Oh, I
the
see.
apple.
Oh, crowns.
Am I even affected by this? If it's a magical apple, I have resistance.
That is true. Maybe it'll give you a minor effect.
I need crown.
So we try to grab
you like
the
to try?
apples, I suppose?
I don't even know you.
I don't...
So do either of you two want to go bobbing for apples? Seems like fun.
No, I am perfectly fine with the size.
Come on.
Hold on.
It's a party.
You know what?
Yeah, but
I
you
don't want to
can have
shrink.
fun.
I'm good.
So we have to try to grab the
I'm
apples with our
afraid that
mouth?
if I get one that shrinks me, I might be very small.
Do it tonight.
I'm not sure that I'll be in much of a better situation than you.
I can make a light.
I also
Well, if you do it, I might as well. Don't see the problem with that.
You lied to me.
I may fall. You'll be fine.
You know?
I may fall to peer pressure.
I don't think I'd like to
At the
be
same
bigger.
time,
doing
then.
it right now.
Okay.
Alright.
You said you were going to get an apple with me.
3, 2, 1.
You lied to me.
No.
I'm also meant my robes.
What?
It's ready for you.
I need to try again.
time to bob apple.
I mean, I was gonna anyhow,
Very
but I'm not.
skilled in the
I'm not
ways
gonna
of your mouth. Understandable.
No.
No,
I
I'm...
an apple.
guess I've never done this.
Okay. Then we
All
shall
right.
see.
Okay.
Go on.
I figured it out, by the way.
How are you gonna
It's the
bob for one
apples.
with your mask on?
Let me.
All right, let's give this a try.
Some smoked turkey. Smoked turkey.
Don't worry.
I don't know how long the potion should take.
Very dark.
Yes.
Oh.
You might have a bit of trouble.
You could have it.
I think it might just be an apple.
Probably be pretty good at it. You have to
No,
pick an
I can
apple
size two.
out of
Oh my.
water.
Yeah, it's
Oh
yours.
dear.
Oh, I'm very small.
This is fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
With nothing but
Maybe
your
I should
teeth.
go for the shorter one.
Maybe
Oh my goodness.
come closer.
Oh,
This is a bad idea.
Yeah.
This
I seem to have grown.
Yeah, that might be a good decision.
You have.
Everyone usually
Okay.
How long do these last?
I am the biggest dwarf known.
It sounds
to
as though
history.
it's just 10 minutes, so
Hopscotch.
That might well be true.
And also some also
we can try to find an alchemist to get you bigger again, or we could give you another one, though that might not be the wisest decision.
Please.
I don't believe that would be the
I don't think it'll last so
No,
long given
probably
the
not.
resistance. This is it's weird. I don't like it. Ugh.
Unhand said.
I really don't like it.
Well, how about we get away from so many
Yeah.
people? It is very loud down
Aye,
here.
it does.
I mind you a bit. Aye.
I wonder how big my mouth is.
You may. Don't let the cat get a.
Walking in the dark.
I won't.
Oh.
Yeah, don't let the cat get you.
You know, Mia,
Yeah.
you can just pick me up.
Oh no.
If you're comfortable with that.
Of course I am.
Oh no. Okay. I'm doing it.
I could put you on my shoulder, I guess, if you want to hold my hair, or I can just hold you in my hands, whichever is.
That works. I can sit on your shoulder.
Alright.
Cat is big.
I'll try not to move too aggressively.
I had opened my bag this year, so. Oh no! What did you do? Who gave the cat
Oh my.
Who gave powder an apple? Who's a good kitty?
Oh.
That's a very
I
large
thought it
cat.
was only 1 meter.
Now we just hope he's not.
How many apples did it have?
Maybe a couple.
Maybe.
I'm a little
Did you
worried now
grow?
that.
Oh god.
No.
No,
No, mine must not have been laced.
I was the unlucky one, it seems. Mm.
Who made the cat giant?
No clue.
No.
The trouble here is that I feel like it's now big enough to eat me regardless of whether or not I'm normal sized.
Oh boy.
Mm. I can try my best to defend you, but I don't know how well that'll work with me this small.
I suppose we can just run inside of a building.
She's already said no.
Hmm.
Die fair.
Yes?
I feel.
But I don't think a cat is going to try and eat us.
Closer to the sky.
Probably not.
Gets me closer
Everyone's
to
been
the
feeding
sky.
it and stuff, so I'm guessing it'll be alright.
to fall?
I true, but.
Or does that mean your rock is less effective?
That's a good question.
Oh, there's a lot of smaller.
I
Okay.
want to go inside. Might be safer there.
It might.
Is there anywhere you'd like to go, or anyone you'd like to talk to?
I'm all yours tonight, my dear.
It seems like a bit of a safety hazard when you think about
I do not have any plans today to talk to anyone. I just wish to have fun at a festival with a friend.
No idea.
Fair enough.
Rutland. Oh,
Hello.
Sick'em.
If you try to eat me, it will not go well.
You don't tolerate it, right?
Me?
Ride it like a
I'm
mount.
good. I'm good.
I'm not riding the cat like a mount.
Oh, I'm not
I'm
talking
gonna
to
maybe
you.
wander away from the very large cat.
Are they talking about riding the cat?
Alright.
I'm good.
This is your problem. If it starts chasing me, I will trip you first.
You're familiar with the whole field of expertise, helping out people with their injuries. Just curious.
I've heard there's one healer on board, but we haven't formally met.
I'm trying to think who that might be.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
It seemed as though
The apples go both
there's
ways.
a dragonkin
Yes.
aboard. She's one of the healers, I think.
Hello.
And Lucy, one of the
oh.
shades. I think they're both
Oh,
healers.
excellent.
Or perhaps they're both learning. Or one is Lucy might be learning. I'm a little uncertain.
Yes.
But
Interesting.
I'm not alone then.
Yeah. I hope a surgeon isn't alone. Because that, hospital tents, they need a lot more than just a few surgeons to help them out. Have you been having a good time on the Kalypsia so far?
I have been.
It's good to know. I'm just curious. Is there anything else that you do that you know of, like besides being a surgeon?
Not really.
Yeah, I understand. Well, honestly, usually when I met like doctors in the field and whatnot, all they really knew what to do was, well, practice medicine or, do whatever doctors do. That's putting it mildly. I know doctors do a lot. It's just, personally,
Consume a lot of time.
just not in that field. Yeah. When it comes to I'm curious, when you do surgery, have you worked on like different kinds of people? You know what I mean? Like, how familiar are you with all the different kinds of people? This
Some
is
more
like
than others.
are
Obviously,
there
we don't see a lot of dwarves at sea.
right. This might be a bit of a weird question, at least to the average person. Is everyone's organs kind of in the same spot?
Roughly.
Okay.
And things get a little bit more fluid with the aquatic races.
Oh yeah, I'd imagine. Imagine their insides are just all like, oh, huh? Yeah, like when you cut open a fish and all the guts are kind of just like floating there until they're not, and they kind of just splash out. I mean,
people aren't much different.
I probably shouldn't be talking about aquatic people like that.
I was going to say that is normally how people's insides work. They sort of float around in there until you open them, and then they just kind of come out.
Yeah, that's weird to think about. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, that's a good point.
Is it?
I mean, it's not weird to think about like in a conversation. It's just it's weird to imagine my guts flowing out from my body. Like it gives a weird feeling. I probably don't
You'd
want
be
to feel it.
surprised about where you can cut on the body and what comes out.
Oh.
Hit an artery and it's like a fountain.
Oh yeah, yeah, that much.
Mhm.
Oh, look, you're big.
Apples.
Yeah, the apples.
It seems
I know.
that
I
we
saw
have
the,
gone
the
opposite
giant monster
directions.
cat.
I don't think I like being taller. This is weird.
I don't think I like being smaller.
I think I was happy with my height.
I mean, you got a free ride on Mia's shoulder.
I do have a free ride on a very, very lovely lady. She's very sweet.
What?
Well, usually takes one to know one, huh?
Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, we have not introduced ourselves. I am Molly.
Actually, I like this.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a better look because you are. I think I remember what you look like though. Anyway,
Quite small.
When you're not hopping rides on people's shoulders. I'm Romaldo. Just to summarize what I do, I'm an engineer. I like metalworking.
Oh, I
think
see.
I think you have enough context clues on me. That's I'm a bit of a
very
rough
respectable
individual.
trade.
Yeah. Well, I should say rough individual when it comes to workshops, not like anything else. But hey, I mean, I can be rough when it comes to fighting. You know, having been up north so many years. Before I got on Kalypsia, because of the dream. Oh, I'm kind of terrified because I see a beast approaching us.
Oh my. Oh, it's the cat. Oh dear.
Anyway,
the cat eat?
I think the cat ate basically the barrel. By what that dwarf said.
So there's 2 locations.
Yeah, that's.
Oh my. Hello, Powder.
Hello, Powder.
Just to let you know, fellow cat, we're not apples. I don't know if you know what I mean, but
What are you doing?
we're not apples, okay?
I'm holding Lodo, by the way.
Don't taste test. It's not gonna work.
I think it's looking at what you
Meow.
have in your hand.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'd much rather that you take this than my head. You understand? Because my head looks like a blueberry, and I think you would like. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah.
Oh dear.
Go on, just take it. Just take it.
Because I don't want to drink any
Yeah.
more.
Oh yeah. You are a very vicious animal when it comes to eating.
As a weapon.
Yes, I feel like I have the.
You're very
purest
cute,
soil
but
of all the land.
I'm gonna maybe leave if you want to hold on for a sec.
Oh, okay. I'll hold on
You
to your
better hold
strap.
on tight, because Mia, you better run.
While they're on the table.
Oh, then I guess they go on the table?
Well, yeah, but
The drinks
It's a good thing that you have a little sort of strap here.
Yeah.
when I go back
For you.
now. Now I think about it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Understood.
I know probably nothing's gonna happen, but like, you know, it's a little intimidating.
Better safe than sorry.
True.
You are my savior right now.
got this yourself.
I don't know all about that,
I
but
got here, you got here, so it really
We're
doesn't
all
fucking
just
matter.
rambling at this point.
Go.
Oh my.
There goes all of those drinks.
Oh, he wasn't that much sooner than I was he?
no, I think only a few moments.
I should probably get off your shoulder then. Before I change back.
Like I meant to do that.
Oh, it's always nice talking to you.
Okay, well.
Granted, it's only second time.
Thank you, my dear.
Each time it's
I appreciate it.
welcome to my life. That was me
Of
earlier.
course.
When I accidentally fell into the fountain.
Oh, we will now have a bunch of different colors than intended.
Oh.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
You can always go wash up in the
Listen,
bathhouse,
just be
I guess.
sure. Back here for less.
Let me just portray it accurately.
The only good thing is tables are normal.
Jasper,
Ooh. Ooh. Oh my.
It won't last forever.
I'm back. Welcome back.
Both of you. I'm gonna say goodnight to everybody else.
No.
Ooh, that was certainly an experience.
Oh fuck, I have to get down.
Good night, everybody.
Well, I suppose
Good night.
I didn't think about this.
I don't think we've met before, but good night nonetheless.
Oh, yes. Hi, Molly.
Fountain there?
Buddy, Fergus.
Big over there.
Nice to meet you as well.
What'll happen is that you fall into the
I just want to get
You as well.
I want to get off the table, but I
think.
didn't forgot that this was high up.
Have a good night, everybody.
Oh, looks like somebody
Fantastic job
I
tonight.
didn't think that this was like high up for my size, so I'm kind of a little
course.
concerned.
Have a good night, Mr. Jordan.
Yeah, you as well.
I don't know, because that
And Jasper, I wanted
it's
to,
really high up.
Okay. Okay.
Just say that was a fantastic show. I mean,
You're on a timer right now.
Thank you.
It's better to get down while you're still tiny.
Okay.
Lest you jump into someone's hands and you grow bigger. Like that.
All three of them even.
Slowly walking off table.
Gently.
Oh well.
Oh,
give him a moment.
that was a horrible time.
Trying to
Is he okay?
That's.
Good luck.
Oh, he's fine.
maybe that me.
I think she just grew on top. She just
Yeah,
converted from being
slightly.
small on top of him.
Quite right.
Yes.
She sat on me.
Oh no.
Okay.
How am I on the ground?
I suppose if you're looking.
You did try it.
That's.
Powder's still big as well.
Only a little longer, I think.
I wonder if it works
Feels wrong.
different. Well, I'm just wondering if it works differently on animals.
Sorry.
Hard to say.
To be honest, I can kind of see it.
Fine.
He got
I
three.
can't.
But he's
Happy to be back on the ground.
Let me.
But that one's
Yes.
not.
Though I do admit the smaller he does have charm.
Thank you. You're
Have alcohol in the system.
Very kind.
The cat is big. I thought that was the.
I guess. I also give drink.
I mean, did you not know that that was already been?
Doesn't last that long, huh?
Do you happen to be a dwarf?
I did. I know.
give it drink.
No,
I can
I'm
go
an
part
Airy.
of this conversation.
Ah, you are the other one.
You can call me Art.
I would not
You're
have
right,
guessed.
I know.
I was wrong.
Very well.
What
No, do I-
fairy person say?
Look like a dwarf. I guess.
Well, no, it's just like a Neri
Don't
usually
know.
has like some piece of nature on them.
What?
Yeah.
What did you just
Angel, hello, dear.
I haven't been living in a
Very
sauna for a
good.
while, so it's
I hope you're
not
doing
as
well.
prevalent.
What are you?
He is a
What are
bit
you?
fruity.
That is good. Yes, I'm doing well.
I've lived. How long has it been?
Well, he is
Having a
called
fun
Lemon,
day.
like most
Frost time, or
times.
near frost time for.
His name is Finch. That's true. His name is Finch, but he just get called Lemon more than Finch.
He gets colder than boy, but he also
I appreciate it.
Cumbersome.
He doesn't appreciate
He's
I don't
so
know.
cold. Usually
There's certain
frost
people that I
type
can
is a lot bigger,
prevent
so-
and stop from
Yeah.
saying it, but there's others that I
Woke up in my room.
Oh my.
Oh,
Oh,
hello.
Ivan.
I usually
Hello,
always
Hello,
remember.
Powder, you're kind of big.
You know, practical medical
See, he pointed out the obvious.
techniques.
Hello.
People out because
Hello.
again,
Well,
my
I was getting indulged.
I wasn't saying that it wasn't obvious.
I'm not scared of the cat.
You just
I
said
am
something.
merely cautious.
Hmm.
I'm not
Avoid
scared of
of
the
getting
cat.
backhanded
I'm
by
not
its
cat
woman.
maybe
pervert.
help you out. So
I am merely being cautious.
The cat.
more practical.
That is a large cat rump.
Yeah, alcohol. Oh,
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh
There's a
god.
bathhouse.
Don't look the other way, please. Have mercy.
Maybe.
More mundane healing method.
We'll have praise to wash.
Oh,
Is ready?
Are you Jasper? Jasper, are you okay?
what is he doing down there? How did he get there?
Will be hard to wash.
I think the cat did a wide turn.
Oh,
Boom.
this might not be the best or safest place to sit.
Maybe not. No.
I don't think so.
You might want to move just to be
Yeah.
safe.
Yes.
Perhaps. Is it alright if I hop off?
I'm not
Maybe.
sure what my project
Yes.
will
Okay.
This will help.
lead me. Like I don't know where. How do
Get
I
out
word
from
this?
all of this, I think.
What path I will take when it comes to
It's
you know
rough when everyone
I'm trying
else
to
is
open up an engineering workshop, but if you
It's your turn to know.
ever need something. Okay, that's chaotic. If you ever need
Have you
something
had
in
any food
particular
yet?
that you feel like I could give you,
Zimmerman gave me a piece
to
of
be honest,
fish
I
to
can't
eat.
even think at the top of my head
Um,
what you can
I
need.
see.
I could possibly create a new
Then I
idea.
suppose we will not be having our little
you know,
date tonight
There's been a
then.
couple times
Some other time.
I don't really know if this works, but I
I suppose I've
and
also
it seems to have worked.
said that I would buy you dinner, and this wouldn't really qualify, I think.
Yes. That is true.
Hang on, what?
What? Oh, wow. Okay.
Is
Well,
is everyone
guess
alright?
the surgeon has his first job.
I am unsure.
Two people who seem to be able to heal over there, and
I don't think I'm of very much use in there.
No, it seemed not.
I think this is how phobia sets in. They're dangerous, fearsome animals. You should be cautious around them.
I love this party.
That is why your pet phobia.
It's been nice so far, the Vail.
Like that before.
Free drinks?
No.
Honestly, I'm planning on taking this one back to my room with me.
Understandable. By the way, quick question.
Actually take a melon.
Why do people call you Lemon?
I think, I think I might retire a little early tonight.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Well, I suppose it's nighttime, but
The reason people call me Lemon is because the first
I was up a little
I'll
early.
walk you
and
back then.
they put a lemon next to my
if you'd
head
like,
that same
you're
color.
always welcome.
Athena then heard it, and Athena then said it in front of a lot of
I do need to move my stuff into the farm.
It's fair.
You don't look like a lemon to me.
Hmm.
Would you like any help?
The color of my hair and the color of my wings. That's about it.
If you are offering.
It's not like I'm
I do not mind. Though I do have Alden.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
Either way.
Sometimes, you know, when you're walking by, you do have those.
But I would not deny any more time to spend with you. Oh, the Walden might be in the room with a lady.
Ah.
To see.
Oh. I see.
Hmm.
I'll, I guess, wait here, and if there's anything you want to bring out that I can help carry, you can do so.
Of course. Thank you.
Of course.
And I have one more thing.
I'm really gonna need to swap Mia's hands. I hate them. Shall we?
Of course. I thought you wanted to retire early. I wasn't expecting this.
I don't mind a few more minutes.
I see I'm ramping off on you.
I'll likely be awake a little while anyways. I have some research to do.
Do you mind if I join you while you read?
You're more than welcome.
Might. Oh, I do not have any books though. You think you can open the library for a very quick second for me to get a book?
Sure.
Thank you. That would be lovely. How good is her sense of smell?
Mia's?
Yeah.
Average, maybe. I mean, she's not accustomed to very specific scents or anything.
Okay. She might smell the faint smell of something that's burnt, like smoky from a fire.
Okay.
Did you see that person flying overhead?
Just now.
Yes.
I wasn't paying close enough attention. I saw that there was a
It looked like
person.
an outline of a Shivan.
Oh.
A splendid job with the performance, by the way. Curious.
Must be Athena.
It is what carried me through
Maybe.
my life.
Finch is already retired, I think. And I don't know of any others that are aboard, but maybe I'm simply forgetting someone.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. Oh, well, before it was the outside, it's the demons then.
If I'm entirely honest, I'd have not have thought you and Alden to be farmers.
Oh, my family are actually farmers.
Oh, really?
We have a whole herd that we, shepherd, I suppose is the word.
A herd of what?
I don't know what they are called in other places.
Fair enough.
We just kind of call them the herd. The animals don't really have a name.
I see. Well, it seems we'll at least have some people who know what they're doing around the animals then.
Oh, yes. Though Alden and I did sort of go our separate ways from my family's farm, we still have all the experience from growing up there. You could come in.
Well, Alden might have been with a woman.
That is very. Thank you. There we go. I'll place down. But yes. I think that he planned to plant some of the seeds that we brought from Asana with us.
He was saying that.
To sell some Asana and stuff.
Yeah.
We are more used to it after all.
I suppose that's reasonable. There's a lot of food in the world. May as well have something you find familiar.
Yes. And also give some other people a taste of the new.
Always nice to try new things, I guess. I'll admit I'm not very... I'm not perhaps as adventurous as I could be.
That is fair. Many people have different ways of going about life.
Unfortunately, things are a little
Speaking
scattered.
of adventure,
but...
do you know where any of the books are?
I've not had time for a ton of inventory, I'm afraid, but as far as I could tell, some of the novels are on these two shelves here, or these two here. They're a little out of order, but...
Would you like to pick one for me?
I'm not sure I would do a very good job at that. I don't know what you're interested in particularly, and I also don't really know what's here super well.
How about pick one that you would like, and I can get a taste for what you like. And maybe next time I can choose something that I like for you to read.
Okay. I can try.
Like a little way of getting to know each other.
It's hard to judge only from the covers, of course, but... this one is about Rivendell, so I suppose... it's
I
sort
don't
of
know much about the
close
place.
to my home, I guess. That caught my... the name caught my... It has Rivendell, so...
I see. I will happily read it then. To let you know what I think.
If we head back.
Of course. Oh my.
No. That's really fucking bad. Oh no, she can kill a big buddy. She can kill
I suddenly do not wish to go in that direction.
She shrunk.
No.
That's just amazing.
Hello.
Hello.
Have a good night.
I'm just making sure that everyone gets home safely.
Oh, thank you.
If you don't mind. It's already a small distance. Never mind.
Of course.
Mm.
Excuse me.
Oh, forgive
sorry,
me.
sorry.
Sorry, Jasper.
I did not see you there, and I mean that in the kindest way.
It's quite alright. Have a good night.
Mm.
You have a good night as well.
Good night.
How do you teach Cliff? I'll learn eventually. I admit I have
You're welcome to sit at the table if you want, or if the bed's more comfortable, you can spend time there as well. Either way.
I would not want to intrude on your bed,
It's no bother.
so I would just kneel on this chair so that I could actually reach the table.
It's imperfect, but
I will, however, move the chair over here. There we go.
she sets the stone on the table.
Hmm.